Hello. Hi, people. It's been a minute. It's been not that long, actually. I think it's been like a week. Exactly. No, I didn't stream last week. Yeah, it's been about a week. So, hi, everybody. How has everybody been? I'm trying to find the right screen I'm looking for. But hi. It's been a minute. I got really busy. Life too busy. Not enough time to play video games. So now I'm back at it again with Genshin. It's always Genshin. It's always Genshin time. But we're gonna do this event because I have not done anything with this event yet. I have only heard that it exists, and that's it. I also have not been spoiled somehow. I have somehow been so detached from everything in reality that I have now just not been spoiled about an event that came out over a week ago. So good on me. I did it. I did it where I wasn't spoiled. So, we're gonna jump into whatever the hell is going on with this quest. I don't think I ever did start this quest either. Oh. We're going to Wangshu Inn. Anyway. But yeah, so this is what we're doing today. I am going to be participating in whatever the hell this event is. We're making poetry, I guess. I don't know. I don't know anything about what's happening. I'm sorry, I'm sleepy. But I'm always sleepy. I was supposed to start streaming 30 minutes ago, but I got really caught up watching Devil's Plan, which is a Netflix show. It's a survival show, and I got so caught up to the point that I couldn't stop watching it. It got to a point where I was like, oh my god, is this person gonna survive, or are they gonna leave forever? And I'm just like, oh man, I gotta know how this ends. And I've just been sitting for 20 to 30 minutes waiting for this conclusion, and it finally happened, and I was like, well, I know what happened. And now I'm streaming. Hello. But yeah, I really like the show, Devil's Plan. It's pretty good. I will say that for a survival show, it is weird. It's weirdly structured in the sense that I feel like even though it is a survival show, they're going into the semifinals in the next episode that I'm on, and they have more than 5 people that are going to the semifinals, and I'm sitting here this next game better be insane, because if all 5 of these people somehow miraculously lived through this competition, I am going to be shocked, because there's no way, right? Who else am I thinking is gonna be in this event? I just realized. God, who else am I thinking? I know who Tao is in Venti, but I don't have Venti. So, this will be my... Well, I mean, Zhongli here, I guess I will put Baiju, maybe? Just kind of go for mostly Liyue and then Klee. But yeah, so... Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I am going to do this event because I have heard very mixed feelings about this event, and I don't know anything about it, so here we go. Let's see what weird and wacky things these 2 characters have to get into.
Looks like you're having fun. What's the occasion this time?
Oh, do I spy a traveler and a Paimon? We were just talking about you. This is more serendipitous than finding Mora after face planting on the road.
I just realized that Juice changed my name. God damn it. My name is Sasaiki. It's slightly different. Hello, you two. What are the odds, honestly? These 2 people, actually, they've met each other once. It was Lanternite, right? I think. They met at Lanternite earlier this year, so this does make sense. I can't question it.
It's been too long. I'll
bet you have some thrilling new tales from your journey to fill me in on. I can see it in your eyes.
Didn't we see Venti, like, during the summer event? Or at least at the beginning of the summer event? I think that was this year, right? No? Maybe? I don't remember. Everything is confusing and I don't remember anything at this point. Alright. As ever, never a dull moment in this Teyvat trip. I love the energy of them thinking of this as a trip. It's just a trip. It's just like, yeah, it's a fun little trip. It's not a trip. It's a journey at this point.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you.
What were you talking about before we got here? Something fun? Or something delicious?
We were talking about one certain traveler and how two's company but three's a crowd as the inseparable duo tour around Teyvat, making 4 friends here and 5 more there, often at 6s and 7s as they brave the lakes and seas, collecting pieces of 8 and countless other treasures. They clearly must have 9 lives. Wink, wink. Let's hope they have less than 10 deaths.
What? What did she just say to me?
Worse.
What did she just say to
Shortly,
me?
you may attend a grand banquet at Stonegate. All will be dressed to the nines for majestic food and fine wines. And after 8 long drinks and 7 shorts, they'll each write 6 lines 5 times. You've been to all 4 corners of the world, so in 3 short seconds, can you guess from these 2 stanzas of 1 speech each what this event is about?
I'm not gonna lie to you. If I was any sleepier than I currently am, I have no idea what this event would be about. Like, from what, like, Hu Tao was talking about, I gained nothing. But, like, from Venti's, it made more sense. Like, it's obviously a poetry festival, but what?
Correct!
What nonsense.
It's a poetry gala, and Mondstadt and Liyue are hosting it together.
Ooh.
Do you still remember the promise I made to the distinguished director Hu here during the Lantern Rite?
No.
Oh,
Remind
something
me.
about writing poetry together?
I don't remember that.
That's right. At the dinner table that night, I just knew this young bard was a rare talent with exceptional taste.
Young.
You know, it's rare to encounter such a kindred spirit. And now, I've finally seized the chance to collaborate. It took me much trekking across the land to petition Eugene Terrace and contact the Knights of Favonius, but eventually, in the spirit of friendship and poetry sharing, I managed to successfully organize the Neighboring Nations Congenial Poetry Gala.
What a
Kind of a
mouthful.
weird name.
That too.
Liyue's poetry is known far and wide, and Mondstadt is the city of wine and song. With 2 nations teaming up, it'll be
Hello,
double the fun.
CZ.
And a great chance for people from both places to get to know one another.
How you,
Hu Tao
CZ?
and I will be the co-hosts for this poetry gala. Of course, I haven't studied the various forms and
You got
formalities of Liyue poetry
Puderman?
for very
Ah,
long,
the
so
new one?
please
Puderman
forgive my
2?
dreadful performance just now.
Not at all, Venti. You followed my lead most excellently.
You flatter
Have you
me.
played it? Do you like
Well,
it?
this sounds like fun. Let's get involved.
It looks pretty. I've seen clips of it, and it looks really nice. For Spider-Man. For Spooderman. Forsooth, I am wont to dabble in verse. I would never say that. It just finished installing. Oh. There's a few games I want to buy, and I haven't bought them yet. But maybe I'll buy them later this week. Probably not, though. I probably won't buy them till next week. I need money. Sure, I look forward to everyone's poems.
Oh, Paimon, sure you'll be amazing. Remember that time in Liyue when Paimon gave you the first half of a couplet? Wind rises, winds never churn. You came up with the second half right away.
My guy, I have no idea what she's referencing, and I will never know. I will never get the context for whatever the hell Paimon's talking about. When was this? What point of our journey? When? What? That time in Liyue. When? I have not even finished the startup. Yeah. Well, I mean, have fun when you get in there. It looks very pretty. I've seen bits and pieces of it. Alright, but the Sea of Clouds Clouds always return? Clouds is clouds?
Oh, looks like someone's got a knack for this. Perhaps we'll have to raise the difficulty a little.
Please don't.
Alright, so basically you guys are here to discuss the activities for the poetry gala, right?
Oh, looks like little Paimon's brain has gained a wrinkle or two. You guessed
Mood.
it so effortlessly, but you still guessed it wrong.
Dang.
Huh? Wait, Paimon guessed wrong?
She's talking
We
about
came
when
here
she
hoping
was
to
prepped to
invite
be
a special
eaten.
guest.
Wow.
I already told you. I'm not going.
Shao.
Shao, you're here too!
He lives here,
Never having
basically.
penned a verse myself, how could I hope to judge the poetry of others? Besides, afflicted with karma as I am, the raucous atmosphere you are cultivating is precisely the kind which I must avoid,
Is
as
it?
you well know.
It's poetry,
Hey
my
now,
guy.
there's a first time for everything, right? We all start from itsy bitsy spider, but give it a shot and you'll be wandering lonely as a cloud in no time. And you
Well,
don't
yes,
even
Itsy
have to
Bitsy
join
Spider
us in
is a
person
poem.
if you really don't
I
want
hadn't
to.
considered.
You can just watch the party from a nearby mountaintop and cheer us on. But at least head down and take a look first. It's right by the inn, and there's plenty of fun activities to get involved with. It can't hurt to take a quick walk and check things out.
Besides, with the renowned traveler here, what is there to fear?
All I say is join us. It'll be fun. And then he's like, you know what? Yeah, since she invited me, sure.
I'll consider it.
Yep, that's what I thought. Goodbye, Conqueror of Demons. They're both like, man, what?
It's nearly time.
What
Why
the
don't
heck?
you all head to the venue and take a look around?
Hello,
I bet Your
loser.
friends should have arrived by now.
Yes, that's right. Venti and I still need to discuss the poem for the
No.
opening ceremony. So, we'll catch up with you later. Plus, our Adeptus friend might need a bit more convincing. We'll
I'm
see
gonna
if we
scream. I
can
thought you were
put
almost
it
done with the
down.
event. No, I just started. This is only the beginning. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to get through, but like today, but I'm gonna try to get at least through one, if not two parts, depending on how many there are. I'm gonna assume there's 3.
Gotcha! We'll be on our way then!
Oh, no way. Also, I need to adjust something, so ignore this for like a split second. I need to like fix this child because for whatever reason, are you better? Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. The tiny baby was refusing to work properly.
Silly churl,
One second.
Billy
There we
churl,
go.
Silly Billy, hilly
I
churl.
want to talk to them again.
How about that for an opening?
Yes, yes, I like it. But if we could give it a bit more oomph, it would be
bit
even
more oomph.
better. I think we should lead with a bang, dip into a slippity slide, then whoosh into a whoop whoop boom. Got it?
I see
Got
she's
it.
speaking in haiku.
Completely understood.
I love the energy of her not actually telling him anything whatsoever, but he was just like, yeah, I understood what you meant. Completely. Absolutely. Of course I did. Why wouldn't I? What did I get? Oh. Wait, what's this? Oh, I got a fruity trio? Hell yeah. I don't even know what that is. Alright, so... Oh, here we go. We're going to Stonegate. Why are we going to Stonegate? Honestly, I would have lived if Shenhe was in this event. I want an event where we have Shenhe and Chongyun in the same event. I need this. Mostly because I want to see her being like an
So
aunt.
lively! Didn't think there'd be so many people here already. And a lot of them are familiar faces. Let's go say hi.
Hi, Chongyun and Qingzhou. I was about to call that man Zhao. I was so close. Hello, boys. I'm here now. Howdy.
Well, look who's here. This poetry fest
Howdy,
seems
howdy,
to have
howdy.
attracted talent of the highest caliber.
Hi.
Hey,
Everybody say hi, loser. It's me,
I
your
was
boy.
actually heading
Is
into
it
the mountains
Juice?
to train, but he accosted me on the way and dragged me here.
Accosted.
How your words wound me. Is it not the responsibility of an exorcist of Liyue to ensure that this celebration of friendship between our two nations stays free of evil spirits?
Man's never seen an evil spirit in his life.
This is an excellent opportunity to meet heroes who have come from far and wide. Surely, you must be curious as to how that heroine of Mondstadt was able to lift such heavy objects like they were but a feather.
Are you talking about Noelle? Yeah, she's super strong.
Oh? Well, since you are so well acquainted, could we trouble you to introduce us later?
I like the fact they're
Okay,
surprised that we
fine.
know everybody.
But
Again.
don't forget to help me with my investigation like you promised. That's the only reason I agreed to come at all.
Huh? What investigation?
Ooh, we investigate?
Naturally, I could never forget such a thing. My word is my bond. Relax, dear Paimon. All will be revealed in time.
Okay.
Suspicious, but alright. Alright. Goodbye, boys. Wait, actually, do you have
Are
anything
you
else to
sure
say?
that wasn't really an evil spirit?
Open your mind to all possibilities, and I'm sure you will find the answer.
I suppose that's true. Hey, wait a second. You're not planning on telling everyone here, are you?
Xingqiu's up to no good. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. Am I supposed to talk to you two? No. It's nice to have a chance to write poetry with our friends from Mondstadt. But simply standing at a venue gets boring. So I brought some fruits and... Oh, I did not read that. Hold on. But if you're looking to talk about poetry, I'm all ears. Ma'am, I just came here for this. Oh, look at the stage. How pretty. There's a lizard on the stage. Get it, lizard. The lizard's telling the best piece of poetry. Look at him go. He's doing his best. Goodbye, lizard. I'm sorry. Anyway. Oh. What a weird... I knew that these people were in this event, and I'm still weirded out by the fact that these people are in this event. Because Chongyun and Xingqiu make a lot of sense. But however, Diona, Mika, and Noelle, I don't understand.
One client.
These are like three
clients,
different groups of
three
people that I
clients.
was not expecting in any capacity. Hold on. Let me just steal those items from you. What up, Diana?
Diona!
Why are you here, Diana?
Traveler in Paimon? Ah, I didn't expect to see you here.
I didn't expect to see
Are you
you
here to
here.
mix drinks? That's right. I was specially asked to attend this event on behalf of the Cat's Tail, and I'm also here as a mixologist representing the Mondstadt wine industry.
So she's here to work and not for the poetry event. It's kind of disappointing. Also weird. Still weird. Like, I don't understand how they let this child be a bartender. Like, I understand it in the context of the show or the game, but it doesn't sit right with me. Also, it's just even weirder because, like, she just has to work here.
You're representing Mondstadt's wine industry?
That's also weird.
Oh, you must be hating every minute of it.
Yep.
Of course I hate it. But it's also a perfect chance to destroy the reputation of Mondstadt's wine business once and for all. Opportunities like this don't come around every day, you know. Huh? How
Little
do
does
you
she
figure
know.
that? All I need to do is add some gross ingredients to the drinks, and I can create the most disgusting concoctions imaginable.
You know?
Nobody will ever buy wine from Mondstadt again.
The more I listen to Diona's voice, the only thing I'm picturing in my head is Yzma from Emperor's New Groove. But when she turns into a cat specifically, and she just gets this really high-pitched nasally voice. Like, I don't know why that's the only visual I have of Diona at this point. But yeah, that's the vibe. I kind of love that though. Like, what a silly little thing, but just really cute.
Paimon thinks you'll end up getting the opposite result.
She definitely will.
Just
Absolutely.
you wait. I ain't about to mess this up.
Are you sure about that? Good luck. Don't overwork yourself.
Are you gonna write some poetry with us too?
Poetry? I've heard plenty of bards sing in the tavern before, but I've never tried writing any myself.
You should join in. It'll be fun.
I just realized, do any of these kids know how to read or write?
Time.
Also, who's teaching these people? I realize in this universe we don't have schools, and the only place that does have a school is like Sumeru. And that's more of a, I would say, college level of like schooling rather than like an elementary level. So like, how do people learn things in this universe? Do they just have to read books and stuff? Stop that. Stop haunting people. But like, yeah, that is a thought. I don't know why I'm thinking about that. Also, I like the fact that Mika's just rubbing the back of his head like, man, shoot, darn, heck. And then Noel's just kind of here. Anyway.
Mika! Noel!
Yo, it's Noelle and her second event.
Paimon. Are you here for the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala as well?
We need an acronym.
You said that with a straight face? Is Paimon the only one who thinks it sounds weird?
It does, but it's just mostly long. It's just long-winded. Are you here as Mondstadt's representatives?
Representatives? No. Nothing fancy like that.
Then who is the
We were
representative?
sent here by the Knights of Favonius to help maintain order and set up the venue.
Wait.
But I didn't really do anything useful so far. Noelle brought all these tables and chairs here from Mondstadt by herself. She's a true knight.
Can we just hold on? So wait, they're not here for the poetry contest, right? They're not here to like make poetry or write poetry or whatever the hell. But they did come because they were sent by the knights. Why the fuck was Noelle sent here? She's not even a part of the knights. Like, what do you mean she was sent by the knights? Like, how is she? She's just a maid for the knights. She wants to be a knight, but she's not a knight. Like, I don't understand. Like, Homegirl wants to be a knight of Favonius, but she's not. Also, the fact that she carried these chairs and tables by herself from Mondstadt, she's wacky. No, it's just me. I stole their phone. I see. You stole Loser's phone. Welp. Womp womp. Can't believe you stole a phone. Can't believe you've done this, Juice. Aren't you supposed to be working right now? And here you are. Twiddling your thumbs. But also, I feel bad for Noelle. Anyway, we're moving on.
Oh, no, that's just not true. Your efforts were indispensable. You selected the venue, drew up the layout, and so on. Also, you're the true knight here. I'm still in training. If anything, I should be addressing you as Sir.
Don't address that
What?
child.
No. Please don't. Just keep calling me Mika.
Why does it feel like these two could keep this up all day?
They could.
Anyway, Master Jane did say that as long as we keep on top of our work, we should take a look around while we're here and get involved in the poetry gala as much as we can. But I haven't written much poetry before, so I'm not sure if I'll fit in.
I actually have the same concern.
The important thing is just to participate. There's a first time for everything.
Yeah,
Especially
plus,
over
you
here.
won't be alone. We're joining too. The Traveler's a really good writer, you know.
Am I?
Really? In that case, we'll try our best too.
Sure thing, bud.
Perhaps the challenge of writing poetry is a rite of passage that all who wish to qualify as a knight must eventually face.
What?
I wouldn't go that far.
You know, honestly, how do the knights
Anyway,
become
no
knights?
backing out now. See you soon.
Sure. Maybe you can teach me a thing or two.
Oh, Mika beat me to it. I was gonna ask for help too.
I can teach you both. Alright, take part in the opening event. I will, but first, I am going to rewrite my gosh dang name. Where's my nickname? There it is. Gosh dang it, Juice. It's just gonna bother me if I don't change it now. And it's been changed. Alright, so where are we going? Are we going back up or down? Probably up.
Poems and melodies wandering the wind, wafting to pastures beyond their home.
Two greedy fishies struggling to swim. They ate so much that they're starting to groan.
Animal crystal fly draped in gold robes, a bright little light from that glazed lantern glows.
Oh.
Finches pinch the rice and scoot while the boars of the forest anxiously root.
Welcome one and all to this festival of poetry, jointly organized by Liyue and Mondstadt.
Or, in full, the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala. We're your hosts, Liyue's verse-monger of the darkest alleys, Hu Tao.
Verse-monger.
And Mondstadt's liquor-loving lyricist, Venti the Bard. The purpose of this event
Liquor-loving
is to promote
lyricist for
friendly
me.
poetic exchanges between our two nations.
Oh, I love
so
it.
please, have fun, talk to other people, and make some new friends.
If you're here, you're our guest, so please enjoy this poetry fest.
I'd also like to
Sure.
reassure everyone that this event welcomes people of all skill levels, from first-time rhymers to seasoned songwriters. If you ask me, the most important thing you can bring to writing poetry is authenticity. That means reaching deep down to all the thoughts and feelings you usually hide away or struggle to express, and putting
Put your
them into
trauma
words.
in there.
Just right from the heart in whatever form you like.
Hit him with
To
the
help
trauma
everyone
poem.
really cut loose and enjoy themselves to the fullest, Venti and I have carefully prepared 3 themes to be revealed over the course of 3 days.
Okay.
Let's get right to it. The first theme is Riddle Me This.
I don't know if that's a theme. but
Solving
alright.
riddles, huh? Interesting. It's actually a pretty good choice for a warm-up activity.
But it's poems, right?
I'm glad they're not making us write sonnets or something right at the start.
Sonnets.
Does everyone see the lanterns hanging around the venue? These have been specially prepared for the riddle game. Simply write down your riddle and hang it on a lantern. Then Venti and I will select a few to pose to the crowd, and you will try to solve them. We'll now give you some time to write down and hang up your riddles. Feel free to walk around and talk with the other contestants to get the creative juices flowing. And remember, whoever guesses the most riddles correctly will get a prize.
Is it $2?
And with that, the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala has officially begun.
Woo! Also, I just want to put this out there. Is it just me, or whenever they have these types of events, and that you kind of expect there to be a large crowd of people, like in the scene? It's like 10 people. And out of those 10 people, at least 8 of them are like actual, like, playable characters, and then 2 of them are NPCs. I kind of hate it.
We couldn't cajole Adeptus Chow in the end. He said he'd take a peek from the peaks, but that was all he'd agreed to. It's a real shame. I had the perfect poem for his entrance and everything.
Is he actually up there? No. I'll never know. No. Alright. Wait, where am I looking? Here? No. There. Right there? Here? No. I just want y'all to know I am really bad with directions. Oh, it's like right there. Why would it be on the pole?
Oh, let's see what's on this lantern.
Oh, I see.
A tender sigh for home, how far the flowers roam. A visitor asks me why, for a dream beyond the sky. Okay, someone from Liyue definitely wrote this one.
I just read that one too. Liyue's poems seem pretty difficult to grasp.
Dreams? Sky? Is it talking about some kind of bird?
So it means something like, this thing's really far from home. It's in a vast area, and it's flying really high. Is that it?
Sure. Very clear and concise.
Oh, you're amazing, Paimon. Oh, it looks like I still have a lot of learning to do.
Gotta learn them.
It's nothing really. Once you've spent enough time in Liyue, you just sort of pick up on these things.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. Back when I was out with the Grandmaster on the expedition, I started picking up some local customs without even realizing it.
But back to the riddle. We still haven't actually solved it. What could it be talking about?
Something that flies high and far. Oh, that makes me think of dandelions.
Oh, that makes sense. And Mondstadters believe that dandelions can carry your feelings on the wind.
For real, for real?
But maybe we're missing something? It can't be that easy. After all, it's a riddle from Liyue. What would their equivalent of the dandelion be? If there even is one.
I don't think there is one.
What do you think, Traveler?
I think dandelion is the right answer.
Great! Then we'll have one answer ready to go when the game begins.
The important thing is that it's authentic.
Right, just like Venti said. As long as the interpretation makes sense and reflects our perception of the poem, then perhaps there are no wrong answers.
Sure.
Well, no matter what the real answer is, the guessing's all a part of the fun. Let's
Also,
go look at the next one.
Aren't we supposed to be making our own
Yes,
poem?
I want to see if there's any Mondstadt-style riddles.
Sure thing. I don't know. Okay, here we are.
This one says, oh, this handwriting is just awful. I have 4 corners like a square pancake, but I'm stuffed and seasoned and carefully baked.
What?
I pass through the lips one piece at a time. The more you consume, the broader your mind.
It's a book.
Oh, wow.
It's a
Paimon's
fucking
drooling
book.
From that one.
Why
Is
did
there
I
really a
immediately
food
get
that
that
can make you
one?
smarter? Paimon's gotta try that.
I feel like it's this is Shinto's one or something.
Oh, Paimon. You have to look past the surface level meaning with riddles, or you'll fail to plumb their depths.
Huh? So have you got any ideas, Shinjo?
Well,
Xingqiu just hung that riddle up a moment ago.
Yeah, I thought so.
Oh, so this is
Called
Shinjo's
it.
riddle. You know, Paimon was expecting you to write something a little more elegant.
Same.
this festival is about building friendship and mutual understanding. With so many friends from Mondstadt present, I thought I'd try writing something more accessible and less flowery, so that more people could enjoy it.
That's fair.
Hey, not bad. So, buddy, does that mean you can tell your old pal Paimon the answer on the sly, or...?
Old pal Paimon?
Not a chance. You'll have to wait for the answer to be revealed, just like everyone else.
Ha! Meanie.
If that's how you feel, why don't you try and stump me with a riddle of your own?
Maybe Paimon will. We'll see who stumps who. Traveler, you help Paimon come up with a riddle, right?
Of course. Gladly.
Ha! At least you're nice to Paimon.
Then I look forward to seeing the fruits of your literary labors.
Ha! Prepare to get stumped.
We have no plan for this. Alright, where's the third one? Oh, wait. No, we were already here. Oh, this one.
Even though Paimon said she'd write a riddle, Paimon really doesn't have any clue how. Let's start by reading a few more of other people's for inspiration. On 4 long legs, my slim body sits. I eat not a bite and drink not a sip. With a passionless face, I greet countless guests, whom I carry all day without needing to rest. Is this talking about
like a carriage. All animals need to eat. The answer must be some other kind of object.
It's a chair.
Oh. I was thinking it was like a
Diana,
carriage.
how did you guess it so quickly?
She was the one who wrote it,
Wait,
probably.
were you the one who wrote it? No, of course I didn't write it. The answer just popped into my head.
That
I'm
makes
always
sense.
telling the cats in the tavern that the chairs get tired from working all the time, so they should use them to sharpen their claws.
What a thought.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
so
can the
a
cats
riddle needs to have a bait
wait, can
and
the cats
switch.
understand her?
Are you trying to write one? Yep, and thanks to you, Paimon's just thought of one. Maybe I should try to come up with one too. Alright, Paimon's riddle is now hanging up. Diana, do you want to know the answer? Nah, no need. I don't really care about winning a prize. Oh, okay then. Well, looks like it's time to carry on with the event. We should regroup with the others. Sure, have fun.
I hope that at least one of these is like really complex.
Hey, looks like everyone's about done mingling and riddling. Gather round and look this way. Venti and I have selected several riddles from everyone's contributions, and we added a few of our own to the mix for good measure. Shortly, we'll randomly select a few to read aloud. If your riddle gets selected, remember that you have to announce the correct answer at the end. Anyone who guesses correctly gets 1 point, and if nobody guesses correctly, the writer of the riddle gets a point. Sounds fair to me.
Of course, when the riddler reveals the right response, it only counts if everyone agrees that it's not too far-fetched.
That's right. Now, if there are no more questions, it's time to reveal the first riddle.
Riddle time.
Hopefully they'll draw at least some that I can get. Oh no, does only the first person to solve it get the points? Ugh. That means I have to be first to raise my hand.
Please choose Paimon's riddle. Please choose Paimon's riddle.
Riddle number 1. Let me see here. This riddle is, unique, especially
Oh,
the
no.
handwriting. I have four corners, like a square pancake, but I'm stuffed and seasoned and carefully baked. I pass through the lips, one piece at a time. The more you consume, the broader your mind.
They drew Shinchos.
Better answer as quickly as you can. You don't want someone else beating you to it.
I know what it is. It's book.
Oh, rat. It's pizza. The
No,
answer is
it's not pizza.
Even without the author coming forward, I can confidently declare this answer wrong. I mean, how does eating pizza broaden your mind?
It could, but
While
no.
I'm no expert in exotic dishes, if I'm not mistaken, pizza is round, is
Yeah,
it
she's
not?
never seen a pizza.
Like mora meat?
But eating pizza makes you happy, and being happy makes it easier to face problems that need solving. So,
That's not what this is saying, Paimon. No.
okay, Paimon admits she may have jumped the gun on this one.
It's some other kind of food. No. Riddles are never that simple, and it needs to be something that makes people more intelligent.
It's a book. It's a book.
If Paimon had known it was gonna be this tough, she'd have read more books in her time.
Paimon.
What is it? Have you got it?
It's books.
Huh?
They're square. They've got lots of big words baked into them. Every big word that passes through your lips, as you read it out loud, makes you smarter.
Oh, gotcha!
I feel like I'm not gonna lie to you.
The answer is books!
I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like that was the only one that was extremely obvious. All the rest of them were kind of like a little bit harder, but like I don't understand why nobody else knew this one.
That was quicker than I expected. I was quite proud of that one.
Oh, it appears the riddle writer has announced the answer. Okay, 1 point to Paimon.
What about my points? I help.
Huh? So the answer was books? Oh, how did I not get that? Come on, Mika. Concentrate.
Man, these internal thoughts.
We're awesome at this!
Paimon.
Oh, what Paimon meant to say was that you're awesome at this.
Correct.
Thanks for the point, Traveler.
On to riddle number 2.
I gotta get in there first this time.
High above the wispy clouds, amidst the gloomy snow-filled shroud, standing alone on an icy stage, beneath it every lowly sage. Looks like a poem from Liyue.
Oh, it's...
I got it!
Is it a bird? I don't think I read it right.
Looks like those two have some ideas. Could it be some kind of plant that lives in cold, high places?
Oh, I know what it is. It's
Mika, please go ahead.
It's
As a full knight of
I can't remember the
Favonius,
name of the
you
flower.
represent all of us from Mondstadt here.
It's the what do you call them? Grass. I can't remember what it's called.
No, how could I? It was you who thought of it first. You should be the one to guess.
Both of
My
you can
answer
guess.
isn't necessarily correct. Besides, it's first come, first served, and you beat me to it.
No, I didn't. You were just before me.
Yeah.
How gracious and considerate our fellow competitors are towards each other. A wonderful sight to see.
Sure.
How about both of you say your answer at the same time? If you're both right, you'll each get a point.
Also, it's weird not having music in the background for this.
I didn't realize we'd made such a scene.
Oh, crud. I guess we dragged that out a bit.
Y'all are both getting self-conscious too much.
So, Noelle, what do you say?
Yes, let's. Our answer is...
Cecilia!
Oh. I was thinking
That
violet
certainly
grass.
sounds like a good candidate for the correct answer. A flower that blooms on the highest peaks and known for its exquisite beauty. The Cecilia is held by many
does make
Mondstadters
sense.
to be the true windbloom. Although, since the writer hasn't yet come forward to announce the answer, this probably wasn't the answer they were looking for. Sorry. Any other answers?
I said
I
violet
can't
grass,
believe
but
I
I don't
was
think that
wrong.
would be right.
Maybe it's a plant from Liyue.
Is the answer Qingshin? The poem does evoke a
That could
strong
also be
sense
that.
of quiet, proud solitude in a high place.
Correct. I wrote this one. Qingshin is the right answer.
Oh, yeah.
No! Shinjo got it before Paimon could.
However, after listening to the host's description, I do remember reading about Cecilia flowers in a book once. They definitely fit the description of a pure flower standing proudly and alone on high.
I'm just gonna say this early. Just gonna put this out there. Ain't a real lady. I'm just putting it out there. We've had 3, I think, situations where we've had blue-haired characters with blue eyes, and every time they've either been an Oceanid or some kind of person from, like, Fontaine who also is some kind of water thing. Like, she's a slime or some shit. Like, she has to be. Like, she's not human. Like, look at her eyes. Ain't no way. Moving on.
So, I'd like to approve the answer from our 2 friends from Mondstadt as well.
Really? Oh, thank you so much. Well, since even the Riddler themselves agrees, all 3 contestants earn a point each.
Nice.
Darn it! Shinjo's got up to Paimon already!
You only had 1 point, Paimon. Calm down. We're only just getting started. It's just 1 measly
Yeah,
point.
you're probably right.
Moving now to our 3rd riddle. Huh? Why is the handwriting so floaty?
What do
do you mean by floaty?
What's got no wings but flies in the air, never gets tired of floating up there. So full of mora it comes out the nose, but in the sea, glug glug glug, down it goes.
Is it?
Paimons! They picked Paimon's riddle! Yay!
Is it? It is quite difficult, and I don't understand.
What is it? Why isn't anyone guessing? Is Paimon's riddle too hard?
Or is it too easy for them? Is that what it is?
That's not quite it. More like, it's so ludicrously simple that we just cannot believe it.
What? No way! Well, go on then. Tell us the answer if you're so sure.
Is it what I
The
think
answer
it
is Paimon.
What? It is? You know, that does make sense.
What?
It's Paimon.
It's Paimon. I didn't even think it would be Paimon.
I was actually gonna say Paimon too.
Me too.
Dum 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 dum.
No! You're all completely wrong! How the heck did you all think the answer was Paimon?
Paimon, do you have wings behind your back?
She does not.
No.
You're always floating, but you never seem to get tired of it.
True.
And Paimon has a very healthy appetite, which must cost the traveler a lot of mora and meal expenses.
I've heard from the senior knights that the traveler rescued Paimon by fishing her out of the sea. So, that means Paimon can't swim. So if she fell in the sea, then...
Yeah.
Glug, glug, glug.
Her face.
Wait, now Paimon's doubting herself. What was the answer again?
Think about it for a moment.
No, you're all wrong. The answer to Paimon's riddle is obviously the Jade Chamber. You know, the Jade Chamber that's always flying up there in the sky.
Oh.
I still maintain that the riddle actually describes Paimon more accurately.
I would have
In
never
fact,
guessed to get Jade
If we
Chamber.
just added 2 more lines to the poem, it would be the perfect riddle.
Huh? What do you want to add?
The traveler's companion and talkative guide, a praiseworthy presence always by their side.
Aw, do you mean it?
That's
Can we
really
really
nice.
add that part?
No, I can vouch for it. Paimon's the best travel companion ever. I like sometimes how we can get one mean option and one nice option, but then other times they're like, only be nice to Paimon.
You think so cute?
Cute.
Okay, then Paimon would like to announce that the correct answer to the riddle is the widely adored Paimon!
I like the fact they've added a few more little, like,
Great!
animations,
and
I
with
guess,
that,
to certain characters.
the widely adored
Or
Paimon
mostly
has
Paimon.
gifted a point each to everyone who answered just now.
Bum, 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 bum.
Guessing riddles is a lot of fun. And even though Paimon didn't manage to beat Shinto, Paimon still feels like she got a little smarter.
Good for you, Paimon.
Didn't Changyu mention he was investigating something before? Let's go ask him about it.
How much of a tone shift is this about to have? Like, are we going from, like, really cute and lighthearted things to investigating a murder mystery? Or, like, what is about to happen with this? Because I feel like it's going to be a tone shift for sure.
Hey, you two!
Howdy. Why is it not playing?
Hi, Paimon. You know, for a moment there, I was worried I might lose to you.
Paimon won that
Are you
much?
collecting your prize right now?
I am indeed. Though, if you really want it, I'd be more than happy to give it to you.
I don't like the look in his eyes.
Wow, what is it?
Oh.
A most generous donation by yours truly as director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Namely, a buy one, get one free coupon for our high-end customized service package. It's a pleasant surprise to learn you're so interested in it, Paimon.
I love the concerned look on her face.
Nope, nuh-uh, no thank you, hard pass, you can keep it.
That's
Are
fair.
you sure? In that case, I'll gladly take it.
Who are you
There you
burying?
are. Now remember, this package comes with our anytime, anywhere, on-demand collection service.
How are you gonna
Just
get
give
there?
us a call and we'll be right there.
We don't have phones in
with
this
any
universe.
luck, we'll still show up even if you're unable to call.
How?
So, to what do we owe the honor, Paimon?
What do you mean we? Chongyun's the one Paimon's looking for, not you. Wasn't he saying something about needing help?
Oh, yeah. That.
Yeah. what
How
is
about
it?
I put it in riddle form?
Please don't.
Huh? Isn't the competition over?
I don't want a riddle. I don't want to
It was
solve.
like a demon not demonic, or devil devoid of the diabolic. Afar it floated free above the ground, but when approached, though sought, naught could be found.
It's a spirit. Or a ghost, rather.
Sounds to me like you encountered a ghastly little ghosty in the wild.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Perhaps I should just explain it.
Please.
Basically, while I was training this morning, I suddenly caught sight of a non-human entity.
Such as? Are you gonna give
It
us
was
a
floating in
visual?
the air without any kind of external aid, and its body was almost transparent. At first, I thought
Okay.
I'd finally encountered a demon that wasn't repelled by my pure yang spirit, and immediately prepared to exorcise it. But none of my methods had any effect on it. And when I went to try and get a closer look at it and tried to ascertain what I was dealing with, it disappeared into thin air.
Oh, it
You're
didn't like
sure
you.
it's not a ghost or spirit of some kind?
It sounds like it would
Quite
be.
sure. I could sense that it had a physical body. And if it
And-
were a spirit, I'm sure it would have been scared away long before I saw it.
Is this like an out-of-body experience kind of thing?
It's all my fault. I got overexcited, and in my haste, I didn't ascertain its true nature before taking action. Thinking back on it, if it wasn't an evil spirit, maybe I offended some kind of adeptus or illuminated beast.
I feel like
You
you would
shouldn't
know
blame yourself.
if
It was
either
something
of
you'd
those.
never seen before. Anyone else would have reacted the same way.
Yeah, go
Besides,
up towards it.
We're making up for it now by doing our best to find out the truth.
Any thoughts, Venti? Have you managed to untangle Chongyun's twisted tail?
Why don't you take a guess first, Tutal?
Oh, that means you have.
I can't be absolutely certain, but I'm reasonably sure it's not what Liyue would call an evil spirit or demon. So whatever it is, it's not dangerous.
I mean, it didn't try to attack anybody.
How about this? We can incorporate a search element into tomorrow's poetry activity.
What?
Oh, does that mean we get to play outside while we write poetry?
Are we not normally?
Close, but no. Good ideas could just pop into your head out of thin air, but if you ask me, everyone should relax tonight and get a good rest before tomorrow.
You say that, but your gaze keeps drifting over towards the wine stand.
That sounds like something you would do. Excuse me. Wow, that was... Okay. Alright, well, that was a lot faster than I thought it would be. Wasn't this pretty? We're in the water. The birds. That's cool. Oh. Buto. Also, is this a... What is this actually? I don't know. Alright, so we got some games. We got a Fighto, of course. And mending paintings. Okay. Let's do this one. I gotta go do the quest. Of course I do. I also didn't go look at Wongshuan when I like saw that it was busy or what have you. I saw there was things there and then I was just like, I'm good. No, no more silly trolls. No more Billy trolls. No more silly Billy or Hilly trolls. Oh. There's just like a whole stadium down here. What the hell is happening down here? Huh. I haven't been here in like a hot minute. I like all the lanterns. Very pretty. I think those are normal. I don't know why I'm treating this as if I've never... Oh yeah, Baiju. Okay. I was like, why am I getting healed? Then I remembered I have Baiju in my team. Whee. Wait, I gotta go talk to this man. Excuse me, sir. Now it wouldn't be too difficult. What are you doing? am setting up the game I'm responsible for. Have you heard of 100 pace hurling rights? You know I haven't. You want me to conduct a bunch of rights to chuck things long distances? You are very perceptive. Can't read. I can't read that. I didn't read that at all. I learned about this game from an ancient book. Let me briefly walk you through it. The traditional rules dictate that all participants in the game must be sitting down as part of the rites. Well, you must also adopt a special sitting posture, which I will not demonstrate for you at this time since I do not have any cushions here. Good for you, bud. From their sitting positions, the participants must follow the music's rhythm and throw. Okay, so rhythm game, but also not quite. All right, cool. There are many ways to throw the darts into the pots, each with their own special names. For example, the first dart to land in the pot is called the first. Wow. Okay, and if the subsequent dart also lands in the vessel, it is called a streak. If the dart hits the handles of the pot, it is called piercing. If the dart is thrown through the neck before bouncing out of the pot, it is called valiant. Okay, that's a lot. Yeah. Don't worry, you don't need to remember all those terms. Remembering them is my job. Anyway, all you need to know is that the goal is to throw as many darts into the pot as... So this is like the ping pong game where you're trying to put like little ping pong balls into cups, but with pots. All right, cool. The rule book does say that whoever tosses the most darts into the pot wins. As for the rules that require the loser to drink and write a poem. Drink what? What am I drinking? I can't really ask every player who loses to do all that now, can I? Anyways, I'm almost done setting up the game. Holding pots are over there. I'll get your darts momentarily. You can try it now if you're interested. Alright. Alright, so I just have to talk to you, I think, right? Sure. Give me those darts, bub. Okay. So if I get it through the rings, I get like extra points or something. Oh. Oh, okay. I initially, when I saw this game, I thought we were like breaking the pots initially. But apparently no, we are just throwing things into them.
Wanna come over for tea?
Also, I'm supposed to be sitting down for this? How in the world? Oh. No, how do I do this? Oh. Oh, am I breaking pots? Oh, I am breaking pots. Oh, what a weird thing. I thought I was trying to get them in and not break them. Might be. I was right when I assumed this. Interesting. Wow, so many pots. Wait, I want the special pot. Oh, what's that? Ah, I can continue shooting. Oh, that's fun. If only I knew how to aim. Wow, it doubles. Okay. Oh, this one's gonna be a little bit of a trick shot. Dang. Alright, got it. That's cool. Let's go. What the fuck? I'm so bad at this. Oh my. Oh my god. Get him. Get him. Get him. What a fun little game. I did it. Yay, I did it. Okay. Okay, what else we got here? I broke some pots. Oh, I did it. Alright. Okay, so we got more challenges. So the next one I have to go do another quest. Okay. Let me see something real quick. Oh, okay. Wait, why does it tell me? Oh, because part 2 is right here. And what is this? Oh, we get a book. We get a book. Okay. Alright, let me do a few more then. I don't know why I went back in my list like that.
One
but...
client, 2 clients.
Alright, more game. Alright. Oh, now we have more of these. The beam of blocking. I kind of want to... I'm going to do co-op with people. Yeah. Let's go. I feel like this will be more fun with more people doing it. Let's go. I believe that I can do this. Not really. What are we doing? Oh shit, the timer's already on. The pots will explode. Okay, 60 points. Aight. Okay. Oh shit. Come on. You son of a... Alright. That one. Oh. This is actually very hard to do. What? Wait, can I move? I can move. I'm not moving. They really did pop off. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. I want out. Let me out. Goodbye. Boop, boop, bop, boop, 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 bop. Also, yeah, I didn't realize that part 1 was just going to be that short. I thought there would be more. Apparently not. Let's do another round. Let's go. Oh, by the way, I didn't see those. Unlocks after complete. Okay. Alright. I didn't mean to do that by myself, but it's okay. It don't matter. Okay. Oh, right. There you are. Alright. Let's go. I feel like they could have given us like music that was more what's the word I'm looking for? You son of a... There we go. Wait, what? Oh, I have to wait for it to... Come here, big pot. Yeah. No? Oh, my bad. It hit it with 5. My god. What? Oh, wait. Do I have to get that ability? Wait, does I not? +5? I don't feel like I understood that. Whatever. Brain ain't braining too good. Look at the ginkgo leaves. Pretty. Alright, did I get at least the bare minimum? I will take it. I need to get over 1,000 points for that. Scythe. Psyche and Scythe. Hiding pots. Alright. Hi, Beto. We both have Baiju on our team. There we go. You son of a... What? Oh, you have to keep shooting it. Oh, that. That's pretty cool. Okay. I understand this like slightly better. I just don't like how long it makes me stay in co-op. I would like to leave co-op, please and thank you. Let me out. Thank you. Anyway. I think there's one more round of this. Let's see. Did I get the... Well, no, I didn't get the bare minimum. I got more than the bare minimum. Look at me go. I got more than a bare minimum. Alright. It's me and Scythe again. Together forever. What is this? Okay. Oh god, not this music. Got it. Really? Bro, come on, man. Whoa. What are you doing, buddy? Shoot it. What is the little game? A bird brain party book. Yeah. Get him. You hit him, boy. Bam. Bam. Why did how did I miss? Come on. Come the heck on with that. Shoot it. Shoot. Oh god. We got a timer on there. missed it? Oh, I thought I hit it. Ooh, pretty good. Pretty good. I got like half of what they got. I did my best. Wow. I'm sleepy. But I do want to finish one more part, and then I'll finish the third part on Thursday, I think. Maybe. I don't know. It mostly depends on how sleepy I am. I have a new weapon. Excuse me. Alright, I did it.
Silly churl,
so this one's just
Billy
fight
churl,
two.
silly Billy,
I want to see what this one
Billy
is.
churl. Ooh.
Mending painting prospects. Oh, am I still in co-op? Sure am. Alright. Maybe. I will try to do a little bit more because I haven't really done a whole lot. But I am incredibly sleepy. Yay. I'm so low level in my thing and it ends in like 12 days.
Wanna come over for tea?
I'm no longer on my daily grind as I was before. Nice. Alright. Let's see. Mission. Alright. So. Alright. So let me try to do... I thought I went to the west. Did I not navigate? I did. Okay, I thought I just... Oh, it's...
Go!
I didn't realize it was like right here. And the Fido event's over there. The next painting is... Right. It's this one. What are you doing? You're Psyche. Your reputation precedes you, does it? I heard so much about you from my colleagues and was wondering if you would grace this grand event. And as luck would have it, here you are. It is truly an honor to meet you. There are many things I wish to introduce to you, but before that, allow me to introduce myself. I am Botlo, a painter. Cool. You should be quite familiar with this profession, no? No, not really, buddy. But in addition to being a painter myself, I am also an art conservator. Huh. No matter what type of damage a painting has suffered. Oh, I understand now. I think I read that wrong. Anyway, whatever. Whether it was burnt, chewed on by rodents, rotted by the mold, or any similar matter. As long as it's in my hands, I can restore the painting to its original, most perfect state. Restoring paintings? Do you just repaint them? Of course not. Were I just to repaint them exactly as they were, that would be called copying. What we art conservators do is to restore the piece of artwork to its most original pristine condition. Every detail from the colors to the brushstrokes, even the material of the canvas itself must be exactly the same as the original painting. Sounds complicated. This part is giving me the vibes of, I forgot what it was, but there was like an event in the Lantern Rite where you had to like change the angle of like a picture to make it look like another picture. It's giving that, but like they're gonna be like, recreate this painting or help us fix this painting, and I'm just gonna be like, why? All right. Okay, man wants me to assist. I understand. I don't want to read all this, my guy. I do not care. I'm so sheepy. I just want to finish this other part of the event, and then I will do one last thing, buddy. Why do I have hiccups suddenly? I don't like it. I'm not artistically gifted. Honestly, I've never tried, have I? In game, I mean. So I just need to take photos. I'm taking photos of something? You mean like hallucination? I'm just reading these things without any context, and so we're just going with it. Okay. Once you reach a viewing point, you must select one of these 3 pictures. Oh. And then you have to recreate it. Oh. Okay. That sounds like a fun thing. That sounds fun. Alrighty. Let's see what we got. Oh. Let's go. That looks like Dawn Reinery. Wait, is this just the first one? Okay, and then the second one is Venti's statue. And then the third one is in Storm Terror's lair. Okay. Go to challenge. Well, that's one of them, not the one I was looking at, but sure. But that's interesting. I kinda like this. It seems really simple, but it may not be that simple. It may be hard. Okay, let's see. Whee! Oh, I have to be up here. Okay, so this one is select picture. Okay, so we gotta have up too low, to the right, down, left. There we go. Keep searching for the rest. Is it this way? Huh. Well, this is the cathedral, so this has to be like somewhere back there, I guess. It should be like... I am slightly confused. Like, that one was easy because I could tell where it needed to go, but this one's a little bit harder because I'm not really exactly sure. Oh, wait, where's tab? Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Okay. Tell me, give me a clue. But yeah, there just looks like there's a big... Oh. I didn't go up high enough. Silly me. Silly goose. Alright. Oh, each one of these has 3. Oh, I see. I think I misunderstood. I thought that each one was an individual thing, but no, each one of these has 3 pictures. Okay, that's pretty cool. Whee! Right. But this is actually a pretty decent event so far, like as a whole. But then again, I've only done like a smidgen of the game. I can't really like say anything about it. Alright, we're searching for missing pieces. Oh, have fun with this. Yeah, it looks fun. Did you do the story? I did part 1. I'm about to do part 2 in like a second. Where are you? Wait, can I zoom in or zoom out? No, I can't. What am I missing? I am missing something. Hello? Anything? Anybody? Anywhere? Let's see. Right here? There we go. Alright, and then... no. I kind of wish it was like more like hot and cold with the gameplay for this, but I guess it does give you the tingles. Cause like, wait, so we got that, and then, oh, it's the vineyard, shouldn't it be? No? But it shows... huh, okay, maybe? Maybe not? Okay. Anything? Anybody? No? That that tingle. Yeah, that tingle. Where in the world could the other part of this be? Come on, give me a tingle. Show me that tingle. Wait, guides to missing... Oh, have I taken too long? Oh. Up, up, up. I found it. Oh. I understand this a little bit better. I think I was a little confused the first time, but I think I got it. Great. You got it. Alright, next picture. Storm Tarar's location. Storm Tarar's house. But yeah, this seems fun. Let's see, where we going? Hi, boys. Lots of boys here. Where am I going?
Go! Huh?
Oh, I gotta go there. Okay. Almost there. Got it. Yep. Okay, so this is the middle bit. Tingle. Okay. And then we got this mountain area, which I think is like this thing? No? Maybe? Let me see. There's also, oh, this is like the bridge. Or one of the, there it is. Alright, that's fixed. And then there's, music here is always really sad. That's this thing, right? Yeah. Alright, that's cool. I kind of like this. It's simple, but like straightforward in like the best way possible. I am a simple-minded girl. I do not like things that are way too complex for my brain to even remotely think about. So we got, is this that area where, oh, I know where this is. This is I can't remember the name of the place. I know where this is. Huh. Okay, and the big statues. Okay, so we're going to Liyue. Here we go. Yeah, Luhua Pool. That's what it's called. I couldn't remember the name of it. I was like, I know what it is, but like, what is it called? I couldn't remember. Alright, up we go. Up you get. Alright, so where are we going? We're going this way. But this is a different type of event. I mean, we've had events similar to this, but not exactly like this. So I like new events. I like fresh events. I don't want to fight you right now. I don't care. But yeah, that's cool. Wait, where's the spot? Oh, over there. Okay, so this is where these boys are. Tingle. And then you move them to the left. Tingle. And then you put it in the door. Door. Tingle. Tingle time. What a weird statement to have to make. I do really like that. That's actually very aesthetically pleasing, though. Alright, let's see. On to the next. Oh, so it's the same location, but the opposite side. Oompa? Oompa? Ah, yes, the classic Oompa. Where are we going? How far am I have to walk from here? Probably to the other side, right? Or something. Wait, is there a teleporter that's near that, or kinda? Welcome back, CZ. Did you start playing Spooderman? Now I gotta go to the forest. Also, is anybody going to see the Five Nights at Freddy movie? Because I can't be the only one. I'm just putting it out there. Because I have to see that movie. I did. Also got some food. Ooh, what kind of food you got? One Mongol one. Also, I'd really want to go see the Five Nights at Freddy movie. And it's getting to a point where I'm just kind of like, I'm seeing this movie because I just want to know whether or not if it's going to be good. That's just where I'm at. Alright, so we're doing this one. So the whole tingle. This is over here. Tingle. This is over there. Tingle. It looks terrible to me too. Is this actually loser or is this still juice? It looks like, I'm not gonna lie to you, the memeability of that movie, it looks like it is perfect for like a really shitty memeable movie. You know what I mean? Like it looks like it's going to be a good meme. It me juice. Go home. Go home? What do you mean go home? I'm already home. But yeah, like, it's, I don't know. I like the movie. Hello, J Boogie. Bigfoot Cloaca. You coming in hot with the Bigfoot Cloaca. I see. I was just talking about the FNAF movie for like a second, and then I was interrupted by Bigfoot Cloaca. I almost fell and died. Wouldn't want that now, would we? You will see soon enough. What do you mean? What am I seeing? Wait, where am I going? I am too far down. How did I walk past it? Oh, I didn't go that way. That's why. It's loser. Juice went home. Oh, you know, that would make more sense. Anyway, but I was talking about the FNAF movie. I just want to see if it's gonna be really bad. That's just kind of where I'm at. I have to see whether or not if it's gonna be bad, because if it's actually okay, like as a movie, I will be so surprised. I will be extremely surprised. Like I cannot imagine that movie being really, really good. Like I feel like it'll be okay, but like I won't feel like, I don't know. I feel like it'll be okay, but the jump scares may be actually scary. But that's also because I'm a weenie. I'm a big old weenie. Wait, what? Where am I for this? Oops, I didn't press teleport. But thank you. Oh, that makes sense. I'll be extremely surprised. Pretty much. But no, like really, I'm not gonna lie, like if that movie actually is good, I will be shocked. Like, I'm not saying the movie looks bad, because it looks okay. Like, I have no expectations, but I'm really excited to see whether or not if it's gonna be absolutely terrible or okay. What is this rainbow? Okay. I think it's this one. Alright. I've never seen a rainbow in Leeway Harbor. Or Mondstadt, for that matter. Tree? No. Where's the tree at? This has to be that tree, right? Tree? There we go. And then we got the waterfall. Give me that. And we've done it.
Looks like like it's about time to head over to the venue again.
I'm busy, Paimon.
Paimon's still curious what Chongyun saw the other day.
I'm busy. I'm playing game. Let me finish my game, dang it. Alright. On to the next challenge. Okay, there we go. Oh, we're going here. But yeah, I don't know. That's where I'm at. Also, I'm supposed to go see the movie called Suzume in theaters again. Well, for the first time, because I didn't get to go see it the first time it came out. But I'm supposed to be going to see that in theaters. And I'm kind of confused / upset because Crunchyroll was like, yeah, we're bringing the movie back to theaters and we're gonna show it to you guys in America. And I was like, woo-wee, I'm excited. And then immediately I got really upset because, like, not too long after that, they have not announced any of the dates or any of the, like, hours or anything, any information about these movie tickets. And the movie comes out, like, for another, what's it called? They're bringing it back to theaters for, like, a limited time, and the first day is Friday. And I'm just sitting here like, ain't no way that y'all are gonna be able to try to figure this out by Friday or before Friday even, because like how like ain't no way. But it is weird that they are like, I don't understand. Oh my god, Chongyun saw the cloak. No, spare the child. But yeah, I'm very upset with Crunchyroll right now, for more reasons than one. Crunchyroll in announcing release times name Amorai. I doubt AMC would have it showing. I mean, I know that I think Cinemark had it last time, but like I wasn't able to go see it because it was such a short showing apparently. A more impossible combo. Oh, it's not. Oh, is it not a theater movie? It is a theater movie. It's just that they haven't. They're trying to re-release it, or not re-release it. What is it? They're trying to re-air it in the theaters, re-show it, or what have you. And they have not planned this out, it seems. And they announced it over a week ago, and then they were like, yeah, it's on the website. If you need more information, there'll be information there. And I checked the website, and I've been checking the website for the last week or so, and nothing. Like, everybody has been complaining to them and being like, where's the info? Like, there is no info. And I too am also that person because there is no info, and I am very concerned and confused about the lack thereof of info. Oh, did I? Wait, am I already navigated here? Oh, okay. It's up there. But it's weird. It's a weird thing. It's a Japanese movie. But like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. I really would love to, but they are not going to give us any information. And when they do, it's going to be Friday. I haven't checked it today, but maybe they've gotten more like information. Oh, it's up there. Excuse me, little pig.
Go!
I need for y'all to not. Can I? I don't want to fight you because. Alright, I'm gonna need Baiju to come and.
I will have order.
But no, it's a weird thing. They just decided to bring the movie back to theaters, and I'm like, yo, I'm happy about that. But then, like, the movie was also supposed to be released on DVD back in September, and it came out on DVD. However, the only way you could have gotten it was, like, by pre-orders. And if you didn't get it through pre-orders, apparently you're not going to be able to get it, which is so sad and confusing to me. Like, I don't quite understand, like, why wouldn't I be able to get it? So yeah, I can't find the movie. I can't watch the movie. I'm having a hard time. That's where I'm at right now. I should check Movie Tavern. Yeah, I like Movie Tavern as well, but the thing is, like, if there was a showing for Movie Tavern, they would have had it in the list of showings, but there's no showtimes. There's no showtimes, there's no dates, there's no information. And, like, I already started checking on, like, individual websites, and there's nothing. Like, they have, like, the listing for the specific movie in the thing, and it tells you, like, coming soon on October 27th. But there's no information. You can't buy tickets. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, I wish I was joking. Where? Oh, this is in Mondstadt. Okay, cool. But, yeah. What the heck? They're more pricey, but that's where I saw Jujutsu Kaisen 0. I saw Jujutsu Kaisen 0 in Cinemark, actually, when it came out. It was pretty good. But I do like Movie Tavern as well. Both are very good to me. Wait, did I? No, I haven't done that yet. Where are you? Oh, there you are. When did I become Zhongli? Which scene is it? Should be that one. Big tower. Wait. No? Oh, maybe not. No? Okay. Alright, then never mind. Big mountain. There we go. What is this one? Oh, this one is the other mountain. Did I do it? It's too far. There we go. Weird. You saw it in VC? What is VC? A video call? It was a very good movie. I enjoyed it. But yeah, I'm just angrily waiting for them to give us information because I'm just like, let me give you my money. Voice chat. Oh. That makes sense. But like, yeah, I really want them to let me give them my money, but they're not doing it yet. Void chat. I think it's supposed to be 40s. It is not the Vor chat. We don't have one of those. Oh. Yeah, we don't have one of those. What? Oh, this one. I don't know what part of the building I was looking at. Oops. I moved it. And this is where the little banner things are. This one? Oh, the second banner. Ooh. No, it's probably this banner. Wait, it's by the boat. Which one I use is by the boat? No. Those two are not that close like that. Loser, go to horny jail with you. Oh, jeez. This is why I can't find Asa. This is why you can't find Asa. This is why you can't fight him. Specifically. Joking. Slash joking. It's all a joke. Oops. Whoopsie toodles. Okay, there we go. Oh boy. But yeah, I am gonna go to the FNAF movie and I'm gonna dress up. Kind of, sort of. Not really, but I'm gonna have on a bear hat and I'm gonna wear brown and I'm gonna be Freddy. And I'm gonna try to get Juice to be Bonnie. But he's probably gonna be more of a purple guy than Bonnie, but you know, he'll exist. It's because Juice is too tall, so he can't have bunny ears on his head. Can't believe. Alright. Dressing up as one of the dead kids? I mean, technically, if you dress up as an animatronic, you were also dressing up as a dead child. Wait, this is behind me. Why did they have me facing the wrong way? They were like, figure it out. Okay, this is probably a mountain. No, maybe. Wait, there's a tree here. Tree? Oh? Wow, okay. Oh, wait, I know what that is. That is, it should be this tree. Yeah. And we're missing, it should be this thingy on the right. Some of these are not very obvious for me. And that's mostly because I don't look at this like this. These three objects are in 3 different directions. Dress up as one of the dead. Well, I wouldn't say I would. I'm not going to. But, it sure would be interesting. I do really want to see what everybody's gonna, like, dress up as. I'm very excited to see all the outfits and just pure weirdness that is going to come out of this, I was gonna say event. That's not the right word I was looking for, but close enough. Alright. Part 2 starts now. We're doing part 2. Everybody give it up for part 2.
Violet grass is a plant that enjoys a
Zhongli,
moist environment.
I'm switching you, my guy. I'm not talking to you about this right now. Alright. Part 2. And probably once I finish part 2, I will probs in stream.
Wow, everyone got here so early.
Yep, sure.
The sun is shining bright today. As soon as that leaf floats past Stonegate, we shall reveal today's poetry theme.
What
The
leaf?
theme of the second day of the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala
Let's
is
go.
pairing couplets.
Nice.
Pairing couplets. Oh, I've heard of that. It's a Liyue art form where you have to create new lines of poetry based on fixed rules. Kind of like a fill-in-the-blanks game, but for poetry.
Sure.
Heaven and earth, rain and wind, the endless sky and the boundless land, forest boars and ocean shrimp,
Forest
lavender
boars.
melons and matsutake shrooms. Based on a given line of
I
poetry,
think the last
you
one
must
rhymed.
create the
Maybe I'm
second line
tripping.
to form a pair or couplet. As long as you take inspiration from the wide world around you, you'll find it's not so difficult after all. The 2 lines should be neatly matched, complementing each other both semantically and rhythmically. In essence, it's just like most other forms of poetry.
To buoy your imaginations and allow the winds of
Buoy.
inspiration to fill your sails,
buoy.
we've added an additional component, an inspiration walk.
An inspiration walk?
Okay.
By inspiration walk, we simply mean wandering around in the wild, taking in the scenery and pocketing any poetic thoughts.
You mean
Of
investigating?
course, to all our friends, old and new, please be careful while out and about. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is already fully booked for the month ahead, and if there's any more demand, I'll be the only one with a smile on my face.
Well then.
In short, please roam freely.
Please
as
don't
the
die.
wind takes you. Enjoy the spectacular scenery of our 2 beautiful nations, and fill your imaginations with the most pleasing of poetry.
How far are
We
you
will all
wandering?
reconvene here tonight. Traveler, can you round up Xingqiu, Chongyun, and the Mondstadt contingent? I have a favor to ask of you.
Of course
Oh,
you do.
is it that thing from yesterday?
No problem. Bob.
Thanks. I'm counting on you.
Always are. So is everybody else, honestly.
So, we hope that each of you can keep an eye out for this while you're out on your inspiration walk.
Are you sure this is okay? It was just something I ran into, and now we're imposing my business on everyone else.
Oh, please don't say that, Mr. Chongyun. Master Jean ordered us to work with you however we can to improve cooperation. Helping each other out is exactly what we're here for.
I'm squeezing my squishmallow.
Besides, investigating any strange occurrences near Mondstadt and making a report to the Knights of Avonius is also part of our job.
I don't mind either, because while we're out, I can look for new cocktail ingredients too. Just think of it like an outing with friends. It'll be fun.
No need to feel bad.
The way I see it, you should just humbly accept their willingness to help.
All right.
You don't have a choice.
Case, thank you all very much. I will be sure to repay your kindness someday.
Now, how about we split into 2 groups for the day?
You mean to cover more ground?
Not just that. Don't forget, this is still part of the Poetry Gala. If we all see the same sights and sounds during our inspiration walk, how can we write unique poems?
Sure.
That's true. But how do we decide who goes in which group?
Why don't we draw lots?
Yeah!
Rock, paper, scissors.
That'll make things even more fun.
Drawing lots? But what if I end up with the Liyue crowd, and I can't think of anything to say to them?
Don't say anything, buddy.
I've got the slips of paper here. Who wants to go first?
Oh, Paimon! Paimon wants to go first.
She would.
Okay, so that's the Traveler, Paimon, Diona, and Chongyun in one group, and Xingqiu, Mika, and Noelle in the other.
What a relief. At least I'll have Noelle with me.
Yeah, good for
Then
you, buddy.
I humbly place myself at your instruction.
Oh, I don't think... that won't be...
I also await your guidance.
No need to be so formal, man. Taking a stroll, that's the plan.
Take care, everyone. See you all tonight.
We'll never see them again. They're gone
Did
forever.
anyone forget to bring anything? If not, then let's get going. Dun, 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 dun. Come on.
Which Paimon got the other group?
Are those ears and tail real? So fluffy. All right. Miss Diona, is there some place in particular you would like to go?
Just call me Diona. Since we're trying to find that thing you saw, why don't we start with the place you saw it last time?
I just realized that people from Liyue have never seen like characters or people who have like various other like cat ears or like Fennec Fox ears or shit like that. They haven't seen any of that, I realize. Because I forgot, they only have the Adepti, and ideally the Adepti are either all bird or all human or something. And then there's also the Yakshas, but ideally it's the same thing. It's either they're all one thing or another. They're very rarely in between unless they're a half Adeptus, like Yanfei, which makes sense. But interesting. I don't know, I just thought about that. I forgot that they ain't never met anybody. Alright. Lead the way, Captain Chongyun.
Captain? Hey, quit messing around.
You can be captain if you want to, Ben. Oh, I didn't realize I turned this off. Adeptus Zhao. Oh, bye. Never mind. We'll never see him again. Part 2 start. Goodbye, Venti. Actually, where did Hu Tao go? Yeah, Hu Tao's gone. Huh.
Enjoy your inspiration walks. I'm looking forward to some splendid poetry tonight.
You're gonna get the bare minimum, and that's all you're getting, bub. That's the end of it. The bare minimum. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I think I hear a juice in the living room. Alright, we're going here. I feel like I teleported like the farthest away from it.
Go!
I hear you, brave young woman. You are hungry for the rock.
Uh-oh. Go. Oh no, I'm gonna fall. Oh, sheesh. I'm gonna fall from this height and kill me. Probably not, right? I'm living.
Right over there, next to the water. That's where I saw it. But it was a little foggy at the time, so I didn't get a clear look.
The view from here is great, but there's kind of a gloomy atmosphere around here. Is this the kind of place you like to take a walk?
Sure.
I wasn't taking a walk. I come here to train.
Train? Like how knights train for combat?
Wow.
It's a bit different. As an exorcist of Liyue, my training involves practicing techniques for the exorcism of evil spirits.
Exorcism?
Oh yeah, they don't have that in Liyue. We don't have that there.
I've always wanted to demonstrate the power of exorcism, but it's a pity. I've never actually gotten the chance.
Chongyun is 1 in a million. He has pure yang spirit, so as soon as he gets close, evil spirits run and hide.
Which is kind of bad, especially for an exorcist.
Good thing?
It's awful.
Chongyun
Have you ever
training
heard of an
is
exorcist
just
that's never
vibing.
seen an evil spirit?
True.
A lot of people think I'm a fraud because of this condition of mine.
Your physical constitution is far rarer than the techniques still passed down by exorcists today. You should treasure it.
Hi,
Conqueror of
Zhao.
demons.
Hello,
Is that
Zhao.
a friend of yours? Yep, this is Xiao, an adeptus of Liyue. An adeptus? Wow, I've never seen one of those before.
I feel like we're gonna get this like same line like 3 more times, but from like 3 other people. Chongyun's training is just vibing and letting the vibes kill the ghosts. He's too good for this world, and the ghosts fear him.
Hello, Mr. Adeptus?
He's like, don't call me
Just
that.
call me Shao.
Yeah.
So, are you here to train too? Are you out for an inspiration walk?
See shit.
When I heard about the exorcist's encounter, my suspicions were roused. That's why
My
I'm here.
suspicions were roused.
I've already informed the owner of the inn. If you see anything out of the ordinary, return immediately and leave it to me.
Okay.
I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to drag even the Conqueror of Demons into this.
I have already patrolled
too
the
late.
area and found nothing amiss. Either the anomaly you encountered was no evil spirit, or perhaps it already left.
I guess that means we came all this way for nothing.
Well done.
If there's no other business, I'll be taking my leave now.
Zhao, you gotta come make poems. We gotta do poems. Wait, come on. Come on an inspiration walk with us. Man's like, what is an inspiration walk?
Yeah, you should come. There's no one else around here anyway, so you don't need to worry.
But
I would also be honored if you joined us, Adeptus Xiao. It is a rare opportunity, and I have many questions about exorcising evil spirits that I would like to ask you.
Come on, be social, Zhao. Everybody's waiting for you.
fine.
Yeah.
Seems like this Adeptus is pretty shy. Or maybe all the Adepti in Liyue are like this. Team Chongyun has a new member! Yay!
What? When did this become my team? Now that Adeptus Xiao is joining us, if anyone's team leader, it should be...
No, it should not.
Don't overthink it. Diona, didn't you say you wanted to find some new ingredients? Yeah, I don't get to come to Liyue very often, so I want to gather some new ingredients while I'm here.
Where are you putting those?
I've heard that Liyue's Jueyun chilies can set your throat on fire. Is that true? I'm gonna mix them into my drinks and give it a try.
Spicy drinks. Barbara would love
chilies. I'm not sure that would taste very good.
Really? Perfect! Let's go pick a whole bunch of them.
What the...
Funny stuff.
As well as Jueyun chilies, I also need some slime condensate or loach pearls.
Loach pearls?
Are those really fit for human consumption? This is starting to sound like something Xiangling would make.
Mm-hmm. Alright, quest area. Where is it? That's not it. There they are. Slimes. Okay. Also, I get a try. Oh, I get trial.
Useless.
Oh, so this isn't my shot either.
Boring.
What are you doing? Ow. Can you go make me some tea? My throat hurts.
This should be enough.
Shamamale, please.
Diona, you seem really committed to, making alcoholic drinks available to people of all tastes.
What? No, never! I hate alcohol! When grown-ups drink too much, they get that stupid drunk look on their faces, can't speak clearly, and don't even respond properly. Sometimes, they just sleep on the floor all night. Alcohol is the root of all kinds of evil. So, I'm on a mission to mix the most disgusting drink in the whole world and show everyone just how awful alcohol really is. Nothing can stand in my way. If it means coming out to Liyue every day to pick fresh Jueyun chilies, then so be it.
Who's gonna tell her? Who's gonna tell her that she can't make bad drinks? I really want somebody to tell her, though. They need to tell her. She deserves to know.
Is it really worth all that effort?
Yes, yes it is.
Yeah, because all my previous efforts have failed. Those stinking booze hounds not only haven't woken up to the truth of how bad alcohol is, they even keep praising my drinks. It makes me furious!
But, how is that possible? If this is the kind of stuff you're throwing into their drinks, it must taste absolutely vile. Surely.
Are they gonna tell her? Please tell her. Zhao.
Are you calling me a liar?
I'm calling you a truther.
If you don't believe me, I'll fix you a drink right now. Then you'll see.
You have items on you to make a drink?
No need.
She's a bartender.
Just you wait.
She's just carrying around drinks with her?
No.
Yeah, she's a bartender.
She really
That doesn't make sense.
Those Jueyun chilies?
Have you never bartended?
If her claims are true, perhaps she too possesses a unique constitution of some kind.
I don't see how it could have anything to do with her. Unless she's under the influence of some kind of power? Maybe an evil spirit.
Not quite.
No. I sense no trace of the demonic in her. Although there are traces of something else. Something rather special. In Liyue, we might say this child has adeptal affinity.
Because she can make good drinks. She could be considered an adeptus.
Here, I made one for Xiao too.
Everybody get a little sip. Xiao's like, I did not sign up for this.
Boy. Look at that color. Yep. She definitely added Jueyun chilies.
It's just a bright
What's
red.
wrong? You're not allergic to anything, are you?
It's too late now.
Don't worry. There isn't even any alcohol in it. It's a slime condensate base with a seasoning of Jueyun chilies and finished with frog legs.
Wow, that sounds
Surely
insane.
there's no
Sure.
way this can possibly taste good.
Don't force yourselves. Zhao ate it. Or drank it, rather.
Xiao downed it in a single gulp. Oh, great. If the Conqueror of Demons drank it, it'd be rude of me to refuse.
Drink it, drink it, drink it.
Changyan drank his too. Is he gonna be okay?
They'll be fine.
This drink is
delicious.
Oh.
It does have a touch of Jueyun chili, but it isn't at all overpowering. It's completely different from Xiangling's cooking or those drinks Xingqiu makes to mess with me.
Oh.
It's crisp and refreshing, with just a hint of numbness, and the Jueyun chili flavor combines with the smooth but not slimy texture of the frog legs to form a heavenly mixture. And oh, the slimes. Can we talk about the slimes?
The slimes.
Like this, I never knew that they had such a pure and herby taste, like fresh grass after the rain. The power and purity of nature distilled into a cup. Amazing. Simply unbelievable.
Chongyun is adorable.
Slimes are absolutely sublime.
Slimes are sublime.
Oh, I failed again. But wait, what's gotten into Chongyun? He He's been so quiet up until now.
You good?
I'm great, and I gotta try another. Diona, if you please, one more.
One more drink. Wow. He got an intense,
I think I've calmed
caffeine
down a bit.
burst of energy from that.
I'm sorry. I can't believe I let you all see me like that.
I had my
It's
Waka Waka
fine.
eyes on.
My fault for not checking your spice tolerance first.
Oh, that's
Looks
right.
like this Purang
He can't
spirit
have
isn't
spice.
such a great thing to have after all.
Actually, before I drank it, I very much doubted what you said about your drinks.
Who'd have thought it? Diona and Changyun are actually kind of similar.
What a combo. Zhao,
Xiao? What's wrong?
is he a ghost?
Look over there.
I'm not seeing nothing.
You mean the leaf?
That is a leaf.
Something's written on it.
You can see that from there?
You can see that from over here?
Yeah, like, what is your vision? You got, like, why do you have such good vision? Let's grab it and take a look.
Oh yeah, or it'll get swept away.
Yeah, this one leaf. But, what? Also, there's no, well, I would say there's no current, but, like, I feel like most, like, bodies of water have currents. So I can't be like, there's no current here. But there probably is. It's a leaf.
There's a poem written on it. The Conqueror of Demons has truly amazing vision.
He really does.
Let Paimon see.
Can I see? The sky that night blossomed with flowers. The stars that night hummed like bees, in search of nectar and of dreams. And we that night were as new as the dew, under moonlight flowing like silken honey, our words sweet as we sat by the spring. But I turned and left you alone, the poem in my heart left unspoken, and since then the stars do not twinkle, the moon is ice cold. I hide them 'neath the water, but your tears fall and find them. Huh, this sounds like a love poem. Welp.
It sounds like the author is writing about the first time they met their true love.
And they put it on a leaf
Although
for some
the following
reason.
lines suggest that they didn't end up together.
Yeah.
Why write a poem on a fallen leaf?
And why put it in the
Flowing waters
water?
are ruthless. They carry the leaves away with the current. This poem would likely have vanished into the void had we not found it.
It's still in the water.
It makes no sense to me.
They wanted to, like, you know, get rid of the evidence. Get rid of the evidence. Get rid of the poem, not the evidence. Sometimes people write poems simply to express themselves. It doesn't matter if anyone else reads it.
That's true. I've heard Singcho say something similar before. When there's things that you're unable to say, or just never had the chance to say before it was too late, if it can be put on paper, it can be expressed as poetry.
All
Is
right.
it kind of like wishing at a fountain? I used to do that sometimes when I was little. So that
Wait,
means
how
that our
old are you,
mystery
Diana?
poet was probably hoping that someone would read it, right?
Sure.
You think? Then should we write a poem in reply?
Where are we sending
But
it?
we don't know who wrote it. How
Yo,
can we
what's up,
reply?
gamers?
Why not go upstream?
Upstream? Why?
The ink looks fresh. It can't have been written too long ago. This withered leaf floated down with the current. If we travel further upstream and drop a leaf into the same waters, it should be carried down past the original writer.
Sure.
Oh, aw, this is so romantic! Communicating with a mystery person using poems on fallen leaves!
It's kind of creepy and
But how
weird,
do we
though,
make
at
sure
the
that
same
they'll
time.
receive it?
We can write extra copies and drop the leaves in different places. As they say, where there's a will, there's a way. Surely at least one of our leaves will find a path.
Either
Sure.
way, it's our only option.
Then let's make like a tree and head upstream!
I thought she was just gonna be like, let's make like a tree and leave, but no, let's make like a tree and head upstream. Sure.
Let's make like a tree. Get out.
Why am I walking? What am I doing?
Why am I walking?
Yeah, I can teleport. What am I doing?
What's wrong with me?
Alright, let's go on to the next cutscene so I can take a sip of my tea. I need it. Oops. Did not mean to do that.
Upstream, upstream, up we go! Oh, did you think of what to write yet?
No, not at all. I already finished writing it. My guy, I would never have... Well, I mean, I guess it's a very far walk. Amidst the dark, fireflies glow, aglow, pebbles unmoved by the stream's flow. If words yet remain, and love holds to the last, against the world can the small stand fast. In honeyed moonlight may you once more bask. Okay.
Ooh, great! Now give it here, and Paimon will toss it into the water!
It's gone forever into the water. You gave me the spoon. This is the long spoon.
Yeah, it's a teaspoon.
This is the spoon for my set for chopsticks. This is the rice spoon.
Yeah, teaspoon.
No, it's rice spoon.
Tea is rice.
Tea is not rice.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Explain.
Tea is rice.
That does that. I'll explain to that. That is not an explanation.
Rice.
Tea is rice. We're done. Also, can you bring me the honey out of the cabinet?
Wait, we do have... Hey.
I bought honey today.
No.
No, what? Alright, this was a great suggestion, Zhao. Seems like the idea of getting involved has grown on you.
Things you never had the chance to say before it was too late. When silence is the final word, we mourn the loss of things unheard.
He felt that. He felt that too deep in his trauma. Oh no. Zhao, no. He felt that a little too much. Just a little too much. You should try writing a poem too, Zhao.
I have little talent for, nor knowledge of poetry.
The leaf's in the water! Look, it's like a little boat! Merrily down the stream,
It's like
life
a
is
little
but
boat.
a dream.
What had happened?
We should
Okay,
probably
we're
pick
good.
up the pace. We still have a few more leaves to set afloat, and we need to get back before it gets dark.
It's raining and dark now.
Uh-huh. What's this? You two having a private chat?
Aren't we always?
No, it's nothing. I just hope this isn't all in vain.
You know. Some time ago in a team far, far away. Okay. So we're looking at the other team. Do I get to be a Venti or somebody in this one? Oh god, it's so bright.
The scenery here is quite beautiful. Let's pause here to seek some inspiration.
Should we set up camp? Oh, please wait a moment. I'll pitch the tent.
It's an inspiration walk. There's no need for all that.
Okay. Well, I'll conduct reconnaissance nearby to ensure this area is safe, and see if I can't scavenge any firewood or food while I'm at it.
Wait, reconnaissance?
It means survey the environment and plan our route forward. It's the foundation of all operations while out in the wild.
Are all inspiration walks in Mondstadt this complicated?
They don't do inspiration
You're
walks
acting
in
like this is
Mondstadt.
completely normal. Am I the weirdo here?
Am I the weird
In that
one?
case, I'll conduct reconnaissance with Mika.
No.
Huh?
Why not?
They're cute, but
Okay then. Crumbs.
What you do?
Now I have to try and
Crumbs.
Should I
Do you ship
mention
Mika
the
and
scenery?
No, what?
Do you ship Mika and...
The leader of the Knights of Favoni? So I'm kidding, that's probably illegal. That is, my man's probably old enough to be his grandfather.
What about Mika and Bennett?
They're probably about the same age. I could see that.
I don't see them working out well.
I don't see them working out at all. I also feel like Bennett is already with, like, Razor. Technically, kind of. I don't know. I feel like he's closer to Razor than he is to Mika, but that's also because Mika's never home.
All the 1.0 4-stars are in a single polycule.
They're in a polycule?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
They're all in a relationship with each other.
No.
Yeah.
I don't agree.
Very well.
All of the,
Then leave the camp to me.
1.0 4-stars. Like all the kids.
Oh, all the kids.
So, Xingqiu,
Oh, I get to be Xingqiu.
do you, go on inspiration walks often, or
This man is out here asking, do you come here often? It's the energy.
I'm cooped up at home, so I head out for a stroll. Life gets busy. You have to steal a moment of leisure when you can.
Boy,
Cool.
I cannot.
Oh, over there, firewood.
Where do you see firewood at? I can't find out where I am right now, so I would never know. Is this? No, that's not it. Where is it? That's not what I need. Where
Time
is
to
this
act.
wood that you were talking about? Oh, it is by these boys. Hi. Bye. I went all the way over there for a branch. Come on, man. I don't want to be Xingqiu
Body
or
and
Mika
mind.
for this. Yeah. Hey. Hey. Get out of here.
With this wood and the food I brought along, we can definitely put together a decent lunch.
Y'all worrying about
You've
food
got quite
out
a
here?
knack at wilderness survival. I'll give you that.
Thanks. I was on an expedition with the Grandmaster of the Knights of Favonius for a while, not too long ago. I was in charge of surveying and mapping.
Also,
Oh,
is there a reason why
You
Mika's
sound
home?
like a character from an
right now?
adventure novel. Charging across the world, sword in hand.
What? No, I'm nowhere near as amazing as all that.
But he can have 3
If I
weapons
really
at once.
run into a powerful enemy, I always leave it for someone stronger to deal with.
You're too modest, Mika. A hero is measured not by the blood on his sword, but by what's in his heart. As
Wow,
long as a
Papa Reddit.
righteous heart that yearns to aid others beats within your chest, no matter where you go or what you have achieved, you may be called a hero.
Son.
That all sounded pretty profound. Well, I've never
Are we
even
pulling
thought
for
about any
Farina
of
in a
that
few
before.
weeks? You know I am.
Hello? Are you okay? Maybe
I mean,
we
I
should
gotta.
return, lest Noelle
She's
be
an
forced to
Archon.
wait on us.
I need Archons.
Sure.
Except for Venti
Am I gonna put
and
one?
Raiden. Those are the only 2 I don't need. I'm not. That's fair.
You're not gonna get the Tsaritsa.
Depends.
Unless she's hot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what it depends on.
Well,
I will get her if she's hot. If she's, I mean, not saying that I won't get her if she's not hot. I'm just saying that.
well, now I'm extremely jealous. I'm taking back my tier 3 sub.
my tiers no longer tier 3 subs. No more sub to you. Yo, there's a tent. Wow, she built an actual tent while we were gone. Like, that is a nice tent. What? Why?
I like that 10. That is nice.
That is a nice tent.
You're back. Did everything go smoothly? Do you need a cloth to wipe the sweat from your brow?
No need, thanks.
Okay.
All clear.
A little fox.
There's no danger in the vicinity. Noelle, your cooking is amazing. Every single dish is so tasty.
Truly astounding. I never imagined it was possible to enjoy such a satisfying meal in the great outdoors.
Outdoors.
Really? Then what do you usually eat when you're out on an inspiration walk?
Oh, well, since I usually sneak out from home, I just grab some dried snacks to take with me. Add in whatever fruit I pick along the way, and that's my lunch.
By sneaking out, you mean running away from home?
That's right.
Yeah, he
Or
runs away from
sometimes
home.
I'll tell a cover story like, I'm going out to take care of business.
They ever
you
ask
get
what business
caught,
he's taking care of?
Won't you get disciplined?
I mean, he could.
So, just don't get caught.
Anyway, did anything interesting come up while you were out scouting?
Are we just not gonna address that? They were just like, yeah, it's like, well, what if you get caught when you do these things when you're sneaking out and doing everything? Hello, Newfie. And then they were like, Noelle was like, let's move topics. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Oh no.
Hello.
Oh. no. It's ice. It's an ice cream cone. Oh, I thought it was just a bunch of hearts. That makes a lot more sense.
You're an ice cream cone.
You're an Enigma SpongeBob.
You're a mystery SpongeBob.
Sorry. I don't know why I paused this for a second.
Can I get a vote in chat? Should I eat this entire box of oatmeal cream pies tonight?
Can I get a vote in chat? You can make a poll in chat.
I'm not at my laptop.
Well,
yeah, that's fine.
Xingqiu and I
Wait,
talked about what it means to be a hero.
Wait, can you only make polls on on computer and not on mobile? I don't know either. I tried making a poll once. It didn't work. Loser says yes. Oh no, a son has dropped their ice cream. Can I get a new one? I don't know how to give you an ice cream cone, man. I don't know where you got that one from. Oh no. As if you wouldn't. Yeah, you probably would eat it anyway. There you go, son. You got just a cone though. Not anything else.
Now that I think about it, by Xingqiu's definition, you should be considered a hero too, Noelle.
Thanks.
Huh?
Nice.
Me?
You're always happy to help everyone in the Knights of Favonius. Not only that,
You got it.
but whenever we're out training, you help out the citizens of Mondstadt. Oh, remember that time
I just feel like
when
this
a giant boulder
is just
was
them
blocking the
hyping each
road?
other up.
You cut it in
That's
two
all this
with
is.
a single blow.
Oh? Sounds like she has both a heroic spirit and incredible martial prowess.
Don't. Oh, please don't praise me like that. We should talk about what we came here to do.
Also-
Finding inspiration.
Miss Hu Tao said something about pocketing our poetic thoughts. But so far, all we've done is gather some firewood and cook lunch.
Yep. Also, like,
I have no idea what to write.
what makes a Knight of Favonius a Knight of Favonius? Like, what qualifies them? What are their qualifications? Because
Cyrus says they can be a Knight of Favonius.
What?
Cyrus says they can be a Knight of Favonius.
Cyrus looks at him and says, you too shall be a Knight of Favonius.
If Cyrus thinks they can beat him in a fight, they become
Can you beat me in an arm wrestling match?
That means Klee beat him in an arm wrestling.
No. Klee knocked him out with a bomb during the arm wrestling match.
And then won.
And then
He was
won.
unconscious.
Yeah, and then moved his arm while he was knocked the hell out.
Honestly, genius strat. We should
It worked perfectly. He didn't die though, somehow. First of all, it shouldn't be Day of Favonius. Like, I don't know.
Day of Favonius.
Day of Favonius.
Fighter of the Knight of Favonius.
But like, yeah, I just want to know what are the qualifications? Like, because if we're an honorary knight, you know what I mean? Like, why can't Noelle be an honorary knight as well? Because I feel like she's done enough to be honorary. I feel. I don't know. Anyway, but like
why are we an honorary knight and Noelle's not?
because we saved the entire country.
So?
We saved Mondstadt from Dvalin that one time.
Noelle make pancake.
Noelle make pancake and make Boo Boo feel better.
Yeah.
That is her job.
Get that blow stuff up? Sure.
To be a Knight of Favonius, you must have honor. Honor and penis. Wait, no. That's the old gag that reference to Crayon Shin-chan. Wait, was that actually not the actual line? I remember that line, but was that not actually the line? Completely different, my mistake. Kid that blows stuff up? Sure. And she's also like a child. She's like a baby. Like 10 years old, probably. Girl who actually saves people? No. It's so stupid. She is deserving to be a knight more than everyone. Except Jean. Yeah, no, Jean does a lot of shit. Because I think also, isn't Lisa also considered to be a knight? Though she is literally only in the library.
She's the librarian of the Knights of Favonius.
Her job is to librarian. To be a librarian.
Her official title is Librarian of the Knights of Favonius.
But that's
stupid, yes.
Yeah, it's stupid. Like, I don't know, man. Because, like, everybody else's jobs are, like, actual jobs. We have, like, fucking Mika, who's a surveyor. We have fucking, Kaya, who is technically the cavalry captain, but there isn't a cavalry.
Like, if the Knights of Favonius were to pay me, like, to just sit around in a library and drink and flirt with everything that moves, I got them.
I know, right? Like, I would just be vibing. Like, I could read all the books I want, man. I could just vibe in the library.
Like, when was the last time Kaya did his job?
Kaya doesn't have a job, man. He doesn't even have a cavalry. We don't have a cavalry. So how is he the cavalry captain?
Exactly.
He doesn't have a job. He's just there. He's here to look pretty.
Why did
That's
the
his
cavalry
job.
leave without their captain?
I don't know, man. Well, I'm gonna assume it's probably because they were short-staffed and so they had to leave somebody. They were like, Captain, you stay here. We're taking the cavalry with the commander. What a
We'll
weird
let
thing.
the captain, but then we'll have to send him back because the captain stays here.
The captain stays at home to watch the house. Oh my god. Guy who has connections to the kingdom that straight up caused the apocalypse? Hell yes. Yes, of course.
Conria did nothing wrong.
Well, I don't know, man. We don't know what they did or didn't do.
They're like, hey, we can do stuff that the gods can do. And Celestia was like, and so I took that personally.
And I took that personally, yeah. Yeah, they were like, yeah, I can create human life too, but not in the normal way. It's like in a test tube. And then they were like, whoa.
They're like, it ain't natural.
It's like, kill it.
Jungly killed them.
Kill everyone. Well, not really kill. Well,
yeah, it's
part of them were dead. like that.
Kind of worse than death.
It's 1,000 times worse than death. It's much worse than death. I'd rather die. Oh my god. Now that's racist. I'm back from being a menace. Who are you being a menace from? Or were you being a menace like a second ago? Oh, okay, never mind. I understand.
Don't be a menace.
What do you be?
Be a dentist.
Be Dennis. The menace.
What do you... Get out of here.
Get out of here. But yeah, I feel like Noelle deserves to be a knight. She also is the one character that looks like she is a knight but isn't. She got on like armor and shit, and she's not a knight. Why did they dress her like this? Why is she built like this?
Why do she and Ayaka have jiggle physics if they're wearing armor?
Wait, Ayaka has armor? Oh yeah, she has like the middle piece thing. Yeah, you're right.
She has a breastplate.
Breast. Yeah, true. Yeah, they do have the jiggle physics, and that doesn't make sense. Too many questions for today. We're moving on.
You can write about anything. Looking at Cor Lapis,
write about your
one can't help but wonder if one's own heart is as bright and clear as jade. Observing silk, so bright
I feel
and
like they're gonna be like, what the hell
one
is Cor
pauses
Lapis?
to consider whether it ever feels the sadness and sorrow that humans do.
So we have to connect our
Dennis was a
internal
menace
world
of
with
penis.
the
Of
external
a
one?
penis.
Exactly. But that's just one of many possible methods. Perhaps you might
Venus and
gaze
Venus.
out at the bridge in the distance and see a woman leaning on the railing, looking as if her heart is laden by sorrows that even the rushing waters below cannot wash away.
Huh?
It's the blue lady.
I saw her in
I'm
the gala
blue,
yesterday.
dabba-dee, dabba-da.
She wrote one of the riddles we answered. Why don't we go say hi?
Let's go learn about her story. To be a knight, you must have honor. Honor and a horse. Oh yeah, I know that song too. Otherwise, you're a man at arms. I know that one.
Time to act.
Hello, ma'am. Do you need some help over here?
Hell.
Get away from me, children.
Hello, ma'am. How fortuitous it is that we meet again.
Hello. Are you here on your inspiration walk too?
Yes.
What's your-
Allow me
what's
to
your voice
introduce
that I had
ourselves.
before?
I am Xingqiu, And this is Noelle and Mika.
You don't know
Thank
either.
you for accepting our answer to your riddle yesterday.
Oh, don't mention it. It's all in good fun. I'm Kelly Rowe.
Caleroy?
So, Miss Kelly Rowe, are you from Fontaine?
She looks like it?
That's right. I was traveling in the area and just happened to see there was a poetry event being held at Stone Gate. It looked fun, so I thought I'd drop in.
I don't know what it is about her voice that's throwing me. Best girl. Her voice is throwing me off, and it's giving me this feeling of like her being an imposter. I don't know why, but she's making me feel like she's suspicious, and I don't know. But just a little suspicious. Just a little sus. Best girl, except for like Hu Tao and Fischl. There's a lot more best girls. There's even more. And Yamiko. And more. And more. More! Welcome back, Juice. No! No.
Your riddle yesterday made quite an impression on me.
No.
It was uniquely
Thanks,
evocative.
Chloe.
Have you studied Liyue poetry before?
I haven't, actually. I've just picked up a few things here and there from chatting with people throughout my travels.
Amazing. So you're a natural poet.
And she knows
We
it.
noticed you standing on the bridge from quite some distance away. Are you drawing poetic inspiration from the flowing current beneath your feet?
I haven't finished my poem yet. The water here was just so peaceful and calm.
That lady ain't real.
I stopped for a moment and lost myself in admiring it.
I saw the water and
Well,
it was calling to
since
me.
we're all here, why not head back with us to the venue
Is she
for tonight's
Irish?
festivities?
I don't know.
It's getting late after all.
Call me.
Are you sure?
Is she full of ire? Maybe.
We can walk and talk. Perhaps the mingling of ideas will give rise to new inspiration.
Maybe you can
I'd
learn
personally
something.
like to hear Miss Callie Rowe's couplet. I'm sure I can learn something.
We learned today.
Well, if you're all in agreement, I've got no reason not to join you.
So now we got a team of 4. And the other team is like 6, I think. If we count Paimon. Nobody counts Paimon. And we're back. Hi,
Hello!
Benty.
The first team is back, right on schedule.
Huh? The others have yet to return?
We got distracted.
Come on, let's hurry!
I mean, we're already here. Saying let's hurry is kind of...
We're not too late, are we?
Just how far did you all go?
Too far.
Everyone catch your breath. Come on, deep breath.
Why doesn't Venti sell coffee? Cause coffee hasn't been
Now,
invented
don't
yet in this
panic.
world.
The
I
party
don't think.
hasn't started yet.
It's too late to apologize.
Oh, Paimon's exhausted.
It's too late. It's too late. Since when do you get tired from flying? Never. She never gets tired from flying.
Paimon gets tired if she has to fly too fast.
Does she?
Oh, not to mention dropping all those leaves. Paimon's hands are cramping up.
How many leaves did y'all drop?
Sounds like someone needs to exercise more.
Huh? You guys picked up a new teammate while you were out?
I mean,
Indeed.
so did we
This
technically.
is Kelly Rowe. I believe you'll remember her from yesterday, though you weren't introduced.
Hi, everyone.
She's still suspicious, but okay.
But you're not the only ones who's called in reinforcements. Look who we got!
He doesn't appear for this though.
Wait. Xiao? Where'd he go?
You gotta call out his name. Adepta Zhao.
Come on out!
Zhao in the distance, like, no. He's like, why? Why should I?
Now that we've all regrouped, let's... Scratch that. Looks like we're still waiting on my co-host.
I was gonna say, where the hell did Hu Tao go to? She's been gone for like a whole day. Diona just roasted Paimon. True. So, we're still not eating her? I don't think she's on the dinner menu tonight, you know? I don't think Paimon is on the menu.
They say roosters crow at first light, and finches go to bed at night. But Director Hu Tao's always on the ball. Anytime, anywhere, she'll
What?
answer your call.
No, that'd be
Are the theatrics really necessary?
No.
We're already on day 2 of the
You're eating a
festival.
D20.
The opening ceremony is over.
But my dear, dear Paimon, it seems you are not yet aware. That was not for my own sake, but for a special guest who's joining us today.
I was fucking hoping it was Zhongli.
As exuberant as ever.
I fucking hoped it was
always makes
him.
quite an impression.
Watch your profile.
Oh boy! Now this is a surprise.
Inside of Zhongli's head, he's like, this bitch again. Every time they see each other, they're just like, why is he here? Who invited him? Roosters crow whenever the fuck they want. True. No, that's Hu Tao. It's Hu Tao too.
I hope you are well.
Hi, Zhongli.
Xingqiu, what can you tell me about Mr. Zhongli? He seems like somebody very important.
Yes, he's held in very high regard in Liyue Harbor. He's extremely erudite in many different domains of knowledge.
Erudite.
Allow me to introduce you all to Zhongli, a consultant at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. His expertise is limitless, stretching from the celestial orbs to the terrestrial ores, spanning modern and ancient culture, delving into literature both prosaic and poetic.
Okay.
He may be my subordinate, but he is certainly a qualified poetry expert, and so
That sounds
we
right
have
for him.
invited him here tonight to judge the compositions.
The director exaggerates. I am but vaguely acquainted with a few lines of classical poetry. Should you consider me to be remiss in my appraisal of your own compositions, please correct me.
Will do, Grandpa.
Yeah, enough with the modesty already. If I didn't know better, I'd say you seemed nervous. Just focus on judging.
I don't know why my thought was Zhao in the distance sees Zhongli on the stage. He's like, you know what? Actually, I'll come down. Any other situation, he's like, no, I don't want to be involved. Zhongli's here. He's like, all right, say less. Not the diaper twink Archon. Zhongli probably. Not the diaper twink. Oh my god. For whatever material you farm in domain of knowledge. I have no idea what that would be. John Nathaniel Lucius? How silly. What?
Please
is
rest
that Zhongli?
assured that I
Is
shall
that his name?
rise
Is that his full
to
name?
the occasion, Director.
Let me do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great! Equal numbers on both sides.
Zhao comes in and he's like, no.
Are you counting me too?
Join us. Come give Wind Trace a go. It'll be fun.
Okay, fine. But consider this a favor.
With our Fontaine friend present, perhaps we should rename this event
But where
to
are
the
those
Three
who share the
Nations
memories?
Congenial Poetry Gala. Also, I'm just noticing that Paimon should only count as a half teammate at most. That kind of puts
Not them
Team
trying to
Traveler
count.
at a bit of a disadvantage.
I'm trying
How
to
about
count
this?
her as a
I'll
half
join in as
teammate.
well. Director Hu Tao, here to help out in your hour of greatest need.
True.
What does
true.
everyone think?
Naturally, the
Thank
more
you,
the
Hu.
merrier. Being the host of the festival shouldn't stop you from having the chance to enjoy it like the rest
Well,
of
Hu
us.
Tao thinks Paimon counts.
Then
Only
it's
half
settled.
counts.
Everyone else in the audience, feel free to join in too and support your favorite team.
What about me? Shall I keep track of the score?
No need for that. The teams are just a formality. We're all friends
We're not
here, and this
competing
isn't
against
intended
each
to be
other.
competitive. But what do you think, Judge Zhongli?
I concur, Director. Moreover,
I concur.
it would be disingenuous to impose upon our friends from Mondstadt and Fontaine a competition in which they are judged on how rigorously they can adhere to Liyue poetic conventions.
True.
Since this is a congenial poetry gala, should we not begin
better.
with inspiration and finish
Paimon
with
is the
friendly
MVP of the
conversation?
team. Paimon's the
The aim
mascot.
being for all participants to enjoy themselves.
Paimon is
That's a
cheating.
relief.
She should be on our own
I
team.
was so nervous about this, but it sounds like it's gonna be pretty relaxed.
It always
Couldn't
has
have
been.
asked for a better judge. Zhongli said everything I was supposed to say, only far more eloquently. So,
So now I
without
don't have
further
to say
ado,
it.
I shall pass the baton to Venti.
No problem.
Binti.
Friends old and new, put on your thinking caps and take a deep breath of fresh air. The second stage of our poetry gala will now commence. Matching couplets.
Yay! I don't know how this is supposed to go again.
Perhaps I could break the ice with a humble contribution to inspire others to share their brilliance.
Sure.
Please listen to the first line in the couplet. Lounging in luxury inside a Shinue kiosk booth, delighting in countless contemporary tastes.
What? He managed to think of one already?
Okay. Alright.
He seems like a real expert at this.
Shinue Kiosk. Should that be paired with Lily Pavilion?
It could
Or
be.
are they too similar for a couplet? Oh, this is pretty difficult.
Shinue Kiosk. Contemporary tastes? I guess I should pair the modernity of their VIP dining experience with an emblem of the past. Ah! Maybe where I was training that one time. That was quite ancient. The weather was terrible that day. Okay, I got something.
He's done it.
Surrounded by history, outside a Tianheng Pass pavilion, as lightning sets the boundless tenebrous skies ablaze.
Tenebrous.
Wow,
Vocabulary,
the
alright.
couplet!
Shinue Kiosk is a renowned modern restaurant, while the mountain pass of Tianheng is a prominent historical landmark. These two iconic locations form a complementary pair.
Cool.
The imagery also contrasts rather well between the two halves of the couplet. One half describing a leisurely and comfortable indoor scene.
They can't rap. What is
The
this?
other portraying a hazardous outdoor scenario where there is no protection from the elements.
Imagine there being a rap battle in Genshin. Genshin rap battles. These couplets are actually good. I was surprised. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not a poet at all, and I'm just like, okay, this is pretty good. I don't know anything about poetry other than what I've learned in English class, but
You're a poet, you just don't know it.
I am an English major, but I am not a poet.
You're a poet, you just don't know it.
I don't like poetry, man. Poetry is complicated. Poetry's hard to understand.
Huh?
You're a poet, you just don't know it.
I was
I'm
just
going to
describing
fight
what I
you.
experienced that day.
You can't fight.
I guess
I
I just
can't
got
write.
lucky. All right then.
Can't read either.
I guess I'll
sometimes.
start the next couplet. Mind pines for Mingyun.
What is
Flesh
Mingyun?
confined to Qingse. Spirit striding high on Zheyun's clouds.
Oh, Chongyun, you dark horse.
You
Looks
dark
like you came to play
horse.
today.
What'd you call me?
This conjures the image of one with lofty aspirations,
A
whose
dark
life
horse.
is limited to a small town, but who awaits the opportunity to one day ascend above the clouds. The use of various locations for their symbolism is quite novel indeed.
I don't know why I felt like that was an internal thought because Zhongli just stopped talking with his mouth. Anyway, poetry is only in English. Every other language is just making stuff up. Confirmed. No, not quite.
Soul shines like jade stone, dressed in finest silkware. Lucent heart still beats within me now.
Sure.
Wow, how did Noelle do that?
A superb line. It employs the metaphor of precious stone to describe one of noble and moral character, with a pure and clear heart. The symbolism in this case is centered around objects, truly the work of a skilled poet.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I know this is a poetry event, and I understand I'm supposed to be able to, like, grasp something from this. And I kind of am, but not right now. I am so tired.
Firmly grasp it in your hand.
I'm so tired and confused. But I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'm fine. But okay, like, maybe this is a little too in-depth for my brain right now. Paimon better start rapping. Swear to God.
That was a commendable couplet.
All thanks to your
A
guidance
commendable
while we
couplet.
were out on our
Wow,
inspiration
alliteration.
walk.
All right.
I'd like to start the next couplet.
All right, Miss Hypatia looking
into the
person. I'm
misty
kidding, not
karst,
Hypatia.
down among the grassy marsh, all for lotus seed and bird egg soup.
Bird egg soup.
Lotus seed and bird egg soup?
I like lotus seed
What
and
is
bird
it,
egg soup.
Diona?
That sounds
Did you
cool.
think of a second line for the couplet? No. Everyone's
No.
poems are so complicated. I need more time just to understand them.
Same, Diona.
But when I heard lotus seed and bird egg soup, it made me think of berry and mint burst. Maybe because I mixed a similar drink recently.
Got it.
North beyond the Starfell
Oh.
Lake, south across the windswept plains. Just for berry squeezed and mint infused.
I wasn't expecting our
wonder
actual
everyone
voice to be in
praises
here.
The traveler so highly.
The traveler
He answered
speaks.
so quickly.
What the fuck?
Both halves of this couplet require
Since
intimate
when?
knowledge of the terrain in question and the local plants that may be found there.
It's like he is a VA.
The two
Yeah,
of
I know,
you are
right?
clearly both seasoned travelers.
Traveler.
Does this mean I helped? Meowza?
Meowza? What is Meowza? I love that. Yay, Lumine got paid. I mean, she gets paid for like the other lines, but those are all in the what's it called? The character thingy, where they have all the lines. Those are the lines that she's gotten paid for.
She also gets to have one line at the end of it.
She gets one line in each Archon quest.
At the very end.
Only at the end. We never hear from her again, and it's probably just her screaming or
She's
something.
like, can I put some flyers up?
Yeah. Honestly, I think that's the only Archon quest we've ever spoken in, right?
No.
No, there was one more, right?
We talk in all of them.
Do we?
Think so?
I don't remember. I thought that Paimon talked for most of those. I don't.
Samsara.
Samsara. Oh, Sabzera's Festival Samsara?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we did speak in that.
Also, when she challenged
Raiden?
La Senora to a fight before the throne.
Listen, I vaguely remember anything from Inazuma. Inazuma was a fever dream. It never happened. It is literally the war and bossing say for me. I don't remember shit from that. Sorry, Paimon, we got outdone. Trailblazer has a VA, and I love her voice. Yeah, her voice is very cute. You saved the day. Thanks, Diona. Thanks, Diona.
Hey now, Zhongli. Don't just praise
Hey
everything
now,
you
you're an
hear.
ass.
You should question and press them a bit. Don't worry about upsetting anyone. After all, I'm here to take things.
Get paid.
And allow me to try another. Qingxin has no heart. Still, it soothes the human heart.
Is she talking about the medicinal effects of Qingxin?
Alright.
This is a hard one
There's
to
no
match.
war in bossing say. There was a war in bossing say. The Jin part of Xing, but the flower, blah 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 blah. Xiao! I just look up at Xiao and I'm just screaming at him. Xiao, I see you up there. I've got it. Not a single Warren. No Warren in Boston say. Got it.
Sweet dream is no dream, yet it nurtures people's dreams.
Sweet dreams are made of these.
Does that really match?
Since the suitability of the match has been queried, I shall act according to the director's wishes and ask you, what is the link between Sweet Dream and Qingxin?
What am I doing? Alright, what's happening? Psyche got a VA. Truly. Zhao, you got something?
You mean eating a delicious dessert before bed will make you sleep well, right? You're amazing!
Is that what a reference to Zhao? Actually, we sleep peacefully at night because Zhao is there to protect everyone. Aww. How cute. Sweet dreams is a type of dessert. Is it? Hi, Zhao. We're just out here having a moment with Zhao like 100 miles away.
Then I agree. The two halves of the couplet match.
It's morphin' time.
This point is well deserved.
Points for me, points for thee. This judge gives out points for free.
Damn.
But if you ask me, everyone's being a little
He
too
smiled.
conventional so
He
far.
did smile.
Let's push the envelope a little.
So what you
Go
picked?
nuts.
Oh, yeah.
Oh? In that case, why don't you finish this one for me, Hu Tao? Round moon in the heavens, full moon at night. Celebrate with circle of friends.
Hu Tao is rapping at us.
Square
Always.
meals in the basement. Big bowls of rice. Decorate with cuboids of meat.
Cuboids?
Huh?
What the?
What is cuboid?
We have ourselves a pedant's couplet.
What?
The two halves have no thematic connection, yet each
No,
word has
those
its
are
perfect
galoinks.
parallel, meaning the two halves do form a cohesive whole.
Just
The
cuboidal.
strict pairings make this no easier to achieve than a thematically coherent couplet.
Blah, 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 blah. So verbose. Zhongli, just tell me if I got a point or not.
Why do we care
Of
about
course you
points
did.
at this point?
I presumed it went without saying.
Of course you got a point. I gave
For
you the
Cheongjin,
point.
I walked 100 miles. At Guili, I ended my march. In Dihua, the silver grass grows in 2 styles, but horsetails don't trot out the marsh.
From vendors, I bought some 15 steaks. At dinner, I sizzled the lots. At pressure, the tenderloin cooks in 2 ticks, but 15 won't fit in the pot.
Huh?
Listen, I don't know. I don't know at this point, Ching
That's
Chao.
a pedant's couplet.
So they're
She
opposites?
can do that too. I thought of one.
Damn, Hu Tao.
Wolf hooks can't hook Baron Bunny.
What?
Aw, that's a cute couplet.
Sweet flowers can't outsweet Sister Barbara.
Okay.
Huh?
What, sir? Sir?
Now, that's the passion we like to see. Although, unfortunately, your response was technically 1 word too long.
She's on that food game. She really is. She's out here eating.
In that case,
and serving.
Whopper flowers can't whop Jumpy Dumpty.
Oh, this Mondstadter's got talents.
Mondstadter's Got Talent, the new show.
I'm so relieved. I at least managed to get one.
Good job, Mika. Good for you, buddy.
Nestling by a roaring fire, scent of tea wafts from the
11
stove,
is flirting.
reading through the heart of Clear Springs.
Ma'am,
Wow,
you good?
Noelle came up with another one. Come on, match the couplet. Paimon knows you can do it.
Why don't you try it, Paimon? I've done several. Hu Tao, go nuts. Dark Horse. Now, who's the king of these rude, ludicrous, lucrative lyrics? Who could inherit the title? Put the youth in hysterics, using his music to steer it, sharing his views and his merits. Well done. Well done, Nufi. well done.
Do you really think Paimon has what it takes?
Time to get pedantic. Match each word 1 by 1 and you'll be fine.
Fine, Paimon will give it a whirl.
Eh.
Nestling by a
Whoa.
roaring fire, scent of tea wafts from the stove, reading through the heart of Clear Springs. Seething in the pouring rain,
Featuring
sword of
Imminent
kings
Renegade.
swipes at my foe, beating up the eye of the storm.
Great job. You did it.
What? Really?
It was the only
Yes,
option I
very
had.
good. The image of challenging powerful foes in the harshest of conditions seemed to manifest before my eyes, and it was perfectly juxtaposed against the atmosphere of leisurely reading with a cup of freshly brewed tea.
Really? Maybe Paimon has a knack for this after all.
Look at Paimon go.
It appears that my services as a judge are no longer needed.
Goodbye, Zhongli. In high spirits, the laughter and couplets continue late into the night. As the host declares the day's events over, the crowd reluctantly disperses.
Paimon's so happy! Paimon managed to match a bunch of couplets at the end. You
I'm
did
quoting
hear them
Paimon.
all, right?
Oh,
I
yeah.
really enjoyed myself too. I never
Paimon
knew
has what it
Leo's
takes.
couplet
I see.
poetry was so much fun.
Zhongli, can you
You were
stay? We
amazing
can't
today,
change
Noelle.
judges
You
mid
had
event.
so many couplets. Paimon especially liked your one about reading Heart of Clear Springs. Paimon never could have thought of that.
Calera, are you good? Hello?
Miss Kelly Roy, are you okay?
Hello, Roy.
You look like you're getting tired.
Roy.
Don't worry, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
I don't think she's
Although, I do have a question I'd like to ask.
What's up?
Have all of you read Heart of Clear Springs?
What is Heart of Clear Springs? I feel like I have no idea what that is. I have not read that. I don't even know what that is.
I haven't actually read it.
Nope, me neither.
My dad told me the story once. It's about a spring fairy and a young boy.
Oh, yes. The story of a spring fairy who left her homeland and met a boy under the moonlight in a faraway land.
Oh, so this is gonna be
The boy
important.
poured out his heart to her, and she listened to his stories. Over time, the boy grew up and began to develop feelings for the spring fairy.
Yo.
But the spring fairy didn't understand human love and was afraid that making a promise to him would ultimately end in tragedy. And so,
Noelle?
I don't know if Diona's father mentioned the part about the kiss to her.
In the end, the spring fairy left the boy and was never heard from again.
Oh, yes, that's it. Many years went by, and the boy became an old man. But he never stopped believing that the fairy was real, and not just a dream.
Huh. Interesting.
Sounds like a tragic tale.
It does.
So, what do you guys think of the spring fairy in
Boy
the story?
hearts are pourable?
I'm sure she made her decision with the best of intentions, but the boy couldn't hope to understand why she left. It's a shame that the misunderstanding never got cleared up.
Well, do you think she should go back and see that boy again? If she ever had another chance?
Now? But isn't he an old man by the end of the story?
Isn't it a bit late? What if it just led to more regrets?
I feel like it'd be better to see him, right?
Oh, sorry.
That old man
Maybe I'm
grew
being
up to
too
be Zhongli the fairy.
Paimon was that boy.
Son.
Actually, Paimon would definitely want to see the spring fairy again, no matter how old Paimon got. After all, she's the love of his life, right?
I agree.
I see.
Oh? Looks like the party's still going strong over here.
You know
Are
it
you coming
is.
up with more couplets? Need my help?
Stick to hosting, Tone Deaf Bard. If you get involved,
Dang.
you'll only match every couplet yourself and not leave any for the rest of us.
True.
I never knew you had such a high opinion of my abilities, Paimon. But the couplet games are all over now. Tomorrow's theme is freestyle poetry.
Yo, we can get raps.
Do we have to share our own poems with everyone?
Yes.
That's
yes,
right.
you do.
If you're not feeling confident, don't worry. It's never too late to register for Venti's poetry cram class.
You got a cram class, my guy? Anyway, who shares the memory of a taste of osmanthus wine? In this contrast, it looks highly sexual? Cram it. Cram it?
I'll sign up.
Cram class.
Oh, me too.
Hold on there, Buster. Before you start
Buster.
peddling your classes, just how much freedom is there with this freestyle poetry exactly?
What do you
Aren't
mean?
there any requirements at all?
It's freestyle
It's
poetry.
as free as the winds that blow. And there's nothing freer. There are no limits to genre, form, content, or anything else. So long as it comes from the heart, you're welcome to put it into poetry.
As long as it comes
Give
from
it a
the heart.
try. There's no better chance to express your innermost thoughts.
Why do I have so many hiccups?
It's almost too much freedom. Paimon can't decide which way to go. Our travels? Or maybe all the food that the travelers cooked for Paimon.
Why not both?
Will you come too, Kelly Roy? Paimon wants to see what you write.
Oh, yes. I'll be there.
Ugh. My nose is starting to itch again.
Of course it
Alright,
is.
I shall leave you to privately ponder your poems and bid you all good night. See you tomorrow.
Alright. Goodbye, Binti. Binti-san. Alright, let me see. Okay, there's one more quest. Wow, Vinti said, I'm no longer gonna cram it. He said, no cramming tonight. Cram tomorrow, however. Another story. So this one's just a Fighto. What does it say? Buoys? Buoys. Okay. I've never seen the word buoy in plural, so that's new. Buoy, but it's buoys. Like multiple buoys. Yeah, buoys. Alright. Let me see if we can try to do part 3. 8 a.m. next day. I'm gonna assume I have to just be here. Here we are. 8:03. Buoys. Alright. Boys. Yeah, boys. Alright. Everybody magically appeared.
Looks like we're a few people short today.
You know,
Morning, friends. Singcho said he wants to take some time and focus
Baba
on writing
Booies.
poems, so
Baba
he'll join
Booies.
us later.
Noelle has other duties today, so she asked me to tell everyone not to wait up for her.
But what about our freestyle
Okay,
poems?
well, never mind. What about Kelly Roy, though? She said she'd be here.
I got here really early, but I haven't seen her yet.
Are you talking about the girl with the blue hair? I saw her on the bridge near Dihua Marsh during my morning training. She looked a little upset, so I didn't want to disturb her.
Upset? Oh no, what should we do? Was it something we said last night? Oh, Paimon's worried.
Well, Paimon, we gotta go find her. I dropped the honey.
I agree. If she's run into some kind of trouble, I'd like to help her.
I dropped the honey.
Huh? You're all going? Then I'm coming too.
Shall we start with the bridge? We're all here a little early, so there should be time.
Good idea. We'll be back in a jiffy.
Alright, we going on a journey. Where we going? Not that far. Why am I... Don't try to fight me. I don't want to deal with you today. Bob the Builder. Oh shit, she's gone.
Oh, so this is the place? We ran into her here yesterday too. She looked like something was weighing on her mind then as well.
It's also not far from where we were dropping those leaves.
Huh. Leaves?
Oh, right. We were so busy matching couplets we forgot to mention.
Leaves on the vine.
Interesting. I wonder, could Miss Callie Roy have been the one who wrote that poem on the leaf?
Whoa.
What makes you say that?
What an assumption.
Oh, sorry. Nothing. Well, nothing concrete. Just a hunch, I guess. It's just that poem on the leaf kinda gave me the same feeling as when I saw her yesterday. So much sadness.
She's full of sad.
Now that you mention it, this is upstream from where we found the poem.
Huh?
That does make sense.
Hey, look! Over there! Another leaf!
It's a leaf. Could it be her?
Wow, you're right! And this one has writing on it too! After that leaf!
Alright, now we're following leaves. Oh, I can just go this way. Oh, wait, no. Wrong way. Why'd you stop dying? Jeez. We get it. You're sick. Why did you start now? Whoa. Fuck. Buddy, don't do that. Leaf. Where are you? Oh, I got help.
Why
Hello,
does it
Lisa.
have to float so
I'm gonna
quickly?
scream. Wait, what? Why did my chat refresh itself for some reason? Chase the leaf! Oh man, I didn't catch the leaf. I gotta go get the leaf. Hold on, the leaf is getting away from me. Oh god, the ice boys are here. I need to get that leaf. Oh, excuse me, sir. Sir, excuse me. Where the leaf? Where the leaf at?
Can't you just fly over and grab it?
Somebody could go get it.
But Paimon can't swim! What if Paimon accidentally falls into the water?
That is true. We got. Oh, I got frozen? Oh, by a nice boy. I don't know. Here I go swimming. Alright. Did we finally get it?
It stopped.
No!
It stopped. Now! As if we need to be told to get it. Yo, crab. No, crab. Alright. Where is it? Is it here? Oh. It says to pick it up the leaf. Am I just not in the right location? Higher 11. No, this way? Higher 10. Higher 4. What? Where is this leaf? I swear to G, it is like here. But the game's not telling me where the leaf is. Here? No? Too far? Where the hell are you? 7, 6. Am I just not seeing it or am I blind? I see a crab. That's not a leaf though. Okay, there it is. Cool.
We finally caught it.
Are the words still legible? Or have they been washed out?
Looks like the ink's intact. Let Paimon take a look at what it says.
What do it say? The desire remains, but the time has passed. The boy by the spring grows frail too fast. But when dreams float to fruition, where streams join the sea, we'll journey on an endless reverie. Okay.
Huh? This is related to the poem we wrote in reply yesterday. She must have picked up one of our leaves.
She did it.
Spring. Young boy. It's looking a lot like Callie Roe was the one who wrote this.
Mm-hmm.
She seems to care a lot about that story, huh? Actually, when Paimon first saw her, Paimon was wondering.
What,
Do you
Paimon?
think... Is it possible that she's,
Oh, so Paimon did notice. Let's just focus on finding her first.
Based on the current and accounting for wind strength, everyone, please follow me.
Look at Mika doing his job. Alright, where are we going? Follow Mika. Where? What? Way over here? Alright.
This should be far enough upstream. Let's split up and search the area.
Callie Roe! Callie Roe!
Is she down by the water? As she should be? I don't see her. Oh. Oh no, the hilichurls got her.
Ah! She's surrounded by hilichurls! Let's go save her!
Okay, alright. Calm down, everybody.
Solidify!
Wow, what a silly thing.
Sparks and flash! Da-da-da! Dumpty Dumpty go!
Let the tiny babies deal with her.
La la la!
That really hurt!
Rude. So with everyone and their archons way out here, who's defending the city from the Dark Knight hero? No one. No one's safe. It's an Eidolon.
It's a huge water droplet!
This is exactly what I saw the other day.
It's that boy. Large water droplet? Callie Roe?
Huh? Why are you all looking at me like that? Oh no! My body... Is it...
You're a water droplet
That
now.
voice is definitely Callie Roy's.
He's a menace.
How did this happen? Please wait a moment.
Alright, transform back. I want pictures of the Dark Knight hero.
No. Did I use up too much energy?
Too many poems.
What's going on here? Miss Callie Rowe, are you some kind of adeptus?
More like a water beam.
I'm so sorry for deceiving you all for so long. Actually, I'm an Oceanid who flowed here from Fontaine long ago.
What's an Oceanid?
I like the fact that they say it like that.
Grandmaster has mentioned them before. The Oceanids were the familiars of the former Hydro Archon. They all fled Fontaine after the Archon died and settled across the world.
That's correct. Though, to tell you the truth, I can't even completely recall how I found myself here. I have a vague impression of my ancestral home, but I can't recall clearly anything I saw on my journey. All I know is that by the time I arrived in Mondstadt, I had lost most of my power and couldn't even sustain a
with a
physical
cute dress.
form. Eventually, I settled in a place called Springvale, where I slowly began to regain my power. Springvale is a serene and beautiful place. The water that flows through there is clear and pure, just like the hearts of the people who dwell there.
So you're the Spring Fairy of Springvale?
Yes, Diona, and I remember you too, you know. When you were little, you often came to the spring at night to speak with me.
Really? You're not messing with me, are ya?
What an interesting thing.
Oh, I always thought that was just a local legend.
Nope, it's real.
Your favorite little pillow, the fish one? Its name is Bubbles, is it not?
Yep.
That's adorable, actually.
All those childhood memories. So they weren't just a dream. So, if this is true, then all those things written on the leaves...
The moonlight flows like silk and honey. The boy by the spring grows old and frail. Diona is no longer little. Diona is older, but like, I'm gonna assume she's like 10. Like, similar to the age of probably Klee. I'm gonna assume.
Still way too young to be working in a bar.
Still extremely young to be working in a bar, but like older
Still way
in
too young
general.
To be working at all.
Still too young to be working at all. But yeah, but also Klee has a job. She's a Knight of Favonius. Is that not a job?
No.
She's a Spark Knight.
That's not. What does that do?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, what does anybody's job do, really?
Defend Mondstadt.
Pretty much. I mean, that is probably what she does. Pretty much.
Oh.
By bombing everything. I defend Mondstadt by destroying it.
Mondstadt be bombed. Klee be doomed.
Truly.
I see. So you were the ones who found my leaf.
Yeah, we found that leaf.
Well, you are correct. The Spring Fairy and Heart of Clear Springs is me.
No wonder you were asking us so many questions about it. So, the boy from the story...
is Finch. I always loved listening to people's dreams. And still do, to this day.
Who is Finch?
Whether they're beautiful, sad, or filled with emotions I couldn't understand at the time. One night, a little boy came to the spring. The tears that fell from his face were more fragile than a moonbeam, and purer than the morning dew.
So who's the old man who fell in love with you? A bird named Finch? Yeah, I don't know, man. Fischl's bird dad? Fischl's bird dad? That man's name is Oz. That man has a name. That bird is a name.
I like humans and wanted to understand them better. I also wanted to make sense of the feelings contained in his tears that were then a mystery to me.
And so you became friends.
Yes, we often met under the stars, sharing our stories with one another. Sometimes we'd stay up all night and see who would hear the first bird chirping from the boughs, or the first cicada of summer.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't often go to Springvale anymore. But deadass, I don't remember there being an old man.
Yeah, just got there.
No, but like, I don't remember what old man is in Springville. No, her bird dad, not her human dad. As we going with the settler colonial project, Israel plan of freeing a place? What? I have no idea what you speak of, CZ.
But one day, just like the book says, I saw an emotion in Finch's eyes that I couldn't reciprocate.
Was it love?
I felt out of my depth, in uncharted waters. But I knew all too well that we Lockfolk face a very different fate from that of humans. Whatever was happening, I didn't want it to lead to Finch writing a chapter of his life that he would later come to regret. So, I fled, and never appeared before him again.
Oh, Caliroe.
My strength returns very slowly, and even after decades, I can only sustain a physical form for a very short time.
2 days?
I once hoped that Finch would be able to move on, and meet me when the stars in the night sky have all gone out. But after seeing so many people's stories and hearing about all their dreams, I have gradually come to understand Finch's heart. This feeling of wanting to respond to his feelings is surging relentlessly in my chest, and I can no longer restrain it. But I'm also scared. Scared that if I go and see him now, I'll bring nothing but disappointment and even more pain when it comes time to part.
I mean, he's an old man. He wants to be visited. He wants to be talked to.
It really is a difficult choice.
Please go see him.
Huh?
I know Grandpa Finch, and he's a really kind person. When I was struggling to learn how to draw maps, he was always encouraging me, telling me not to give up, always keep trying, and get out there and have some adventures.
Do those adventures.
He often tells me stories about his past, but I've never once seen a look of regret or sadness in his face.
Caliroe, it's okay not to get with a simp. I mean, she doesn't have to get with him. She just needs to go visit him. Go see that man.
He still stands there by the spring every day, as if he's waiting for something.
I think I
believe
do
that
know what
he's
old man we're
serious
talking
about his
about.
feelings for you, Miss Caliroe. He's never stopped hoping that he'll see you again one day. So if you want to see him too, then what are you waiting for?
True. Wow, Mika. Wow, Mika. What the fuck? That was great. Didn't know you had it in you.
Huh? Oh, sorry.
Now he's back
I
on
think I got a
again.
bit too excited and I just thought, well, it just sort of came out.
Go see that man.
I understand. That settles it. I've decided. I will go back and see Finch.
Good for you.
You will? Amazing. That's great.
But I'd like to ask all of you for some help.
Do you want to make a poem?
Just say the word. We'll help you any way we can.
Making poems?
Would you come to Springvale with me and help to bring Finch to my side?
Okay, that's different.
I cannot maintain this form for much longer, and I'm worried others will see me how I was just before.
Leave it to me. I'm really close with Grandpa Finch.
Also, please keep Finch's in my secret. I wouldn't want Springvale's tranquil waters to become agitated on account of all this.
I mean, who's gonna believe us? Anyway, don't worry.
Your secret is safe with me.
Nobody's gonna fucking believe us.
I won't tell anyone. That's a promise.
Great. I can't thank you all enough.
What's wrong? Are you gonna turn back into a water droplet?
No,
Droplet time.
I'm sorry. It's just that my mind's racing. As much as I want to talk to him again, I'm still worried that I won't have the words when the time comes.
Caliroe, where are those who share the memories? I have an idea. Write him a poem. That's what this whole event is about.
A poem?
Poem time. All the things you hide deep inside your heart. Everything you've never had the chance to say. Both of those. Even more.
Okay, good idea. I'll write him a poem.
We're writing poems.
And it will be called Heart of Clear Springs.
Can't believe it. Alright, we're writing poems. We're going to Springvale. Never mind. Alright. Springvale time. I'm picturing this old man and I'm not exactly 100% sure as to who he is. Come here, fish. Come here, you. Alright. I didn't even get out of the water. We running.
Are you okay?
It's nothing. I'm just scared that I won't be able to maintain this form much longer.
She could have been a water droplet for like
panic.
a few minutes.
Wait here, Caliroe. I'll go fetch Grandpa Finch.
Take it slow, Diona. Finch isn't a young man anymore.
He's
not as steady on his feet. I can still hold on a bit longer.
Okay, stay strong. You can do it.
Okay. Also, something I wanted to say about Diona's design is that I realized the little thing on her back, I don't know what you want to call it, like the little talisman thing that looks like a paw print on her back. It only has 3 little nubbins, but her little purse on the front has 4 nubbins. What's going on with that? What is that inconsistency?
You're not a real cat girl.
Please don't share your memories with strangers. It's for your own safety. Understandable. Alright, let's see. Please do not talk to me about these bonds.
Would you like some support?
She's a mutant.
You can also lean on Paimon if you need.
Thank you, all of you.
Alright, we're gonna go find old man. I don't remember where I'm going. I'm going this way. Old man, where are you? Where are you? I don't know where you are. I want that. Can I get it? No, I can't get it. Whatever. Where are you? There you are. Oh, Gramps.
Grandpa Finch!
He's got a little dad hat on.
Is that Diona? You're back early today.
Today's your special day, Grandpa Finch. Can you come with me?
She's just screaming at him.
Oh? Well, where are we going?
Clap,
Over
clap,
there,
clap.
to the waterfall.
Waterfall. Where are we going? Clap, clap, clap.
Did you catch a nice little fishy?
Sure.
Just come with me already. This is extremely important.
But I promised your father that I'd go to...
Grandpa Finch!
Grandpa Finch.
All right. All right. No need to get worked up. I'm right behind you.
You know, he looks like a grandpa, but not really.
He just looks like a very stressed out
Draft's daughter is just
Yeah.
like him, and she's on a mission.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? He really does. He looks like a really stressed out 40-year-old, but he doesn't look like he's actually a grandpa. It's so weird. I hate it, honestly.
Over here! Over here! It's okay, Grandpa Finch. Take your time.
You got it, Grandpa.
What's all this? What are all these people doing here?
We vibing.
Even Mika's here? How's work been going lately? And even some friends from abroad, if I'm not mistaken. You do know that today's not my birthday, don't you?
Just randomly, just show up at this man's house. It's the opposite of polydactyl, where you have fewer digits. Oh, okay.
I thought polydactyl was when you had multiple romantic partners.
I thought polydactyl was when you had wings, like a pterodactyl. Anyway. They're referring to him as Grandpa as a sign of an elder, but he's been known as Grandpa Finch since he was 18. Imagine becoming a grandpa at the age of 18. That is awful.
Benjamin Button ass.
But yeah, he doesn't look like a grandpa, because like initially when they said that he was an old man, I was expecting him to be gray, like gray haired and everything. Dead eyes. So, okay. Alright, Grandpa Finch. Alright. Alright, meet the lady.
Greetings, Mr. Finch. My name is Chong Yoon. We all met at the poetry gala, and, well, there's someone we'd like to introduce you to.
Finch.
That voice. Kelly Rowe.
I didn't think you'd still remember.
Oh, I remember. I remember all right. How could I ever forget? Although your appearance is different than I recall. Back then, you looked like you'd stepped right out of a fairy tale.
Show me the image.
But I'm one to talk. Of course a fairy from a fairy tale can change forms. But in your eyes, I'm probably the one who's changed beyond all recognition.
Oh, even after all these years, you still know just what to say to make me laugh.
I thought you were only able to appear in the dead of night. There have been times when I've wondered whether it really was all a dream.
Haven't we all, Grandpa? True facts. The tarot part actually refers to the wings of a pterodactyl. It's the same root as helicopter. Pterodactyls are winged fingers. Oh, they're like the webby boys. Okay. Helicopters are helical wings. Therefore, we need helidactyl. We need a helidactyl. Helicodactyl. I can't read. And it's just a picture of Deoxys. It's just a picture of Deoxys.
I'm sorry I kept you waiting for so long, Finch.
Oh, it can't have been that long.
It's been 49 years.
But the blink of an eye, really.
75
Finch,
years.
would you like to hear a poem I wrote for you?
A poem? You write poetry now?
Sure.
Well, of course. I'd be delighted to listen. I'll hang on every word that leaves your lips.
In that case, let me read you a story about the Spring Fairy. Far from my native land I roamed. In streams I slept, many seasons I met as the sun set and rose. I searched for a garden to call a home, and the moonlight ebbed as the water flowed. A soft breeze beckoned me unto a spring. Sleep, weary wanderer, your journey is over. May the dancing petals sweeten your slumber. At dawn, I hummed the melody of a distant stream, and the songs in the night serenaded my dreams. A boy's tender tears trembled through the water, stirring me more than any starlight sonata. He wove me a wreath from past petals and future buds. I crossed beyond the veil of dreams to the realm of flesh and blood. Look at the love that shines from his eager gaze. Answer the call of his heart, lest this moment go to waste. The kittens and fireflies invited my heartstrings to sing, but I was a stranger to the melody of mankind, and knew not how this tune should begin. As the river of dreams trickled into the ocean blue, every time a crystal fly flapped its wings, older it seemed he grew. But I learned to fathom human ways each stumbling step I took, and clouds of confusion became crystal clear in the vulnerable verse I wrote. As seed yearns for soil and trees for the sun, a once foreign melody inside my heart sung, and it cried out your name on every string it could strum. Now I give my dream to you. May it be in your slumber a sweet spring to quench your thirst. Now I hand my heart to you, praying my belated promise might meet, still with your trust.
Tears. Old Finch.
Yes. This is how I remember you from when we first met. All those years ago. It really has been a long, old time, hasn't it?
Finch,
It's okay. I understand. Your poem, it explains everything.
Thank you, Finch. Please, take this.
It's so beautiful.
This is a droplet of water condensed from my own power. Finch, I don't have a physical form like humans, and I can't stay by your side. I don't know how long it'll be before I can change back into human form again. But as long as this droplet remains with you, our hearts will always be connected, no matter the distance between us. I will always be one with the spring. From this day onwards, if you call me, I will meet you in your dreams.
Oh. The true heart of Clear Springs.
It's so romantic.
Shh. Shut the fuck up, Paimon. Jeez.
You've really learned a lot, haven't you? And you don't even mind that the kids are watching.
Wow.
Does it bother you?
You don't want the kids to see?
How could it possibly? This is the happiest moment of my life.
That's kind of sad.
Just worry that once I go to sleep, I won't ever want to wake up again.
Huh?
I thought that was different.
Don't say that.
I read that wrong. I just want y'all to know that.
I'm
thought
only
he said
joking. It seems that you still have much to learn.
I thought he said, when I go to sleep, I won't wake up again. He said, it's not at all what he said. He said something completely different. My bad. I read that completely wrong. I'm out here thinking this man being like, yeah, I'm just gonna die in my sleep. And I'm like, sir, that's not what I was reading. My bad. Oh my god. How much do I know about Eula? What's her title? The Knights of Favonius. She is the... I forget what it's called. What is her title? Oh my god. She's the Spindrift Knight? I don't remember. I did not remember that. Why does MiHoYo like shipping short-lived species with long-lived species? Are we depressed? Yes, truly. We live in an age where we are all depressed. Finch took 69 years to steal her heart. Good on him. Finch, don't make it weird. I'm making it weird. You don't have to.
Is that right?
Grandpa Finch and Kelleroy look so happy. Oh, what a perfect moment.
They really came out here with the puns.
Thank you for fetching Finch for me. I've never forgotten you either.
I used to chat with you a lot. Wasn't it ever annoying?
Of course not. You are one of the truest friends I have in the entire world.
Oh. A
That's why
child.
I gave you your gift, so that a part of me could always be with you.
Oh, so this is how she finds out.
Wait. So is Diona's ability to mix delicious drinks from disgusting ingredients a blessing from this water spirit?
Yes.
And if so, is it also possible that my pure yang spirit is a gift from some being?
I mean, maybe? Uh-oh. What happened?
My physical form is about to disappear. Finch.
Yes?
I've never regretted meeting you or deciding to talk to you that night. Not once. All these long years. Not for a single moment.
It probably goes without saying, but neither have I.
Although it was different from in the stories. That fateful night, I never gave you that kiss.
A young kiss?
This gift that represents my promise and my love. I give it to you now.
I love the energy of Paimon, close your eyes. Holy shit. No, Diana's eyes shut now. You can't see people kissing. Illegal.
It's okay, everyone. She's gone now.
Why did I close my eyes?
Paimon didn't get a chance to say goodbye.
Grandpa Finch.
Don't worry now. She hasn't gone far.
She's in the water.
Just like she said, she'll always be one with the spring. By our side and in our dreams.
In your dreams, I think. But, you know, whatever. Alright. Interesting. Also, I like the fact this is the way that, like, Diona finds out about her gift. Oh my god. She has not known this entire time, and now she knows, and... I don't know. I have no idea if she put 2 and 2 together, but I hope she did? Maybe? I don't know. Anyway. Is Caleroy gonna become a virtual Pokemon? I doubt it. It's polite, is it? Well, I mean, I guess so. Let them have their moment. Finch had to rhyme. He's rapping at us. He's also a poet, and he did not know it as well. Now you can hear Caleroy singing at the spring. You can? Oh my god, wait. I'm gonna have to go back there. I will go once I finish this. Because that's really cute if they actually, like, let that stay forever.
Oh? Hey, you're all back! And it looks like you're in much better spirits than before. Hu-Tao's a step ahead. She's already talking about printing a poetry anthology.
Good for her. But, also something else I meant to say this. Genshin has really been stepping it up with their, like, cutscenes lately, because it's so different from what I feel like cutscenes were like before. Like, I feel like sometimes they were a bit more stagnant and just, like, you're watching a thing, right? But now it's got, like, a little oomph, you know? A little extra sparkly, like, sound effect kind of, I don't know how to explain this. But, like, it's a little bit, they've gone a little bit above and beyond what they were doing before. And I'm about it. I like it a lot. They made it very, very sparkly and pretty, and I am like, ooh, I like a good animation. Diona's powered by Caleroy, otherwise she can't make food. I don't know if it's only while the event is going on, but it's so sad. Aw.
She said she can't wait for everyone's final words, because I'm itching to pull the trigger.
She would be.
By which I assume she meant she eagerly anticipates receiving everyone's freestyle poetry submissions to help her close the deal.
Where have you all been? I've been waiting here forever.
Perhaps they lacked sufficient inspiration and wished to have an emergency communion with nature. And with any luck, I'll bet they heard some fine poetry along the way.
Yeah.
Don't get bored! Does this mean that right from the start
Yeah, he knew. He knew from the beginning. We already established this. Venti, what's a trigger? True. Paimon?
Oh, right from the start, you said you would treat us to a nice meal.
You owe us food.
Huh? Did I?
I think this is worth a meal.
Very well. Since the traveler agrees, then it looks like I can't escape this time.
Yep. Not at all.
Diona! Dear Diona, could I trouble you to fix us a couple of your delicious beverages?
Delicious
You
beverage.
wish. All right.
You wish.
Well, normally
Yeah.
I'd never agree, but since I happen to be in a good mood today...
Huh? So, just what have you guys been up to all this time? Why does it feel like there are some unspoken words hanging in the air here that everyone is privy to but myself?
Yeah.
Really? Must be the breeze. You're reading way too much into it.
Be more suspicious, why don't you?
That's right. We're just, taking a walk. Inspiration walk, since it worked so well last time.
Mika, stop talking.
So even Mika's in on it?
Yeah.
Chongyun, how about you tell me what happened on the sly? I've just remembered that I heard about a haunted house recently that you'll definitely want to check out.
I honestly don't know.
I'm
I've
willing
never
to
played
bet
this
that
game,
even
as
your
you
pure
know.
Yang spirit won't be able to scare off these demons.
I appreciate the gesture, but no thanks. Not this time.
Dang, he won't be bribed. What technology in this world has triggers? We don't have that technology in this world. We don't have guns. Or anything with a trigger other than guns, I guess. I honestly don't know. I've never played this game. Xingqiu's birthday is this month. Yeah. So is Sayu's. Sayu's birthday is already passed. I assume he was born October the 9th. I have no idea.
I'm starting to think that maybe this pure Yang spirit isn't such a bad thing after all.
Aw.
Huh?
Chongyun is
What's gotten into
having
you?
that character development. Look at him go.
Okay, that confirms it. I call shenanigans. Something big definitely went down here.
You know it. Okay. Oh, I got a painting. Huh. Alright. I didn't think it was just gonna end there abruptly, but alright. Cool beans. Ideally, there is one more event that I have not done, and it's the Fighto Fighto. I will see what I can do. Wait. Oh no, there's another event. I was like, what is that? Okay. I forgot these are over here. The October birthday party event has begun. There were a total of 6 characters celebrating their birthdays this month. Xingqiu, Xinyan, Sayu, Eula, Nahida, and Kaidahara Kazuha. Oh yeah, Kazuha birthday. On characters' birthdays, yours truly will post a question here related to the birthday character. All the travelers who leave a comment will be sure to receive a profile page background. Oh, that's cool. And for those who give a correct answer, they will have a chance to win a merchandise prize. Seriously though, I don't play this game, but Mihalia wants me to know. That's really weird, but okay. Huh. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, where are we going? Are we going down? Where? Oh, make a left. I like the fact that Zhao wasn't involved any extra. What am I talking to? Who am I talking to? You, my good sir. Oh, wait, 1 second. Is that a spin crystal I see? Yet another one for my collection. Alright. Alright. Seriously though, I don't play this game, but Mihalia wants me to know. And you have a link. What new game? We got a new game going around here. I have given up on reading these, by the way. just for the time being. Also, this was a very interesting event. Also, what an eclectic collection of characters. Like, I understood better as to why they chose those characters by the end of this event. But, like, before that, not really. Mythic Nexus. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. As much as I want to finish this event, like this specific chunk of the event, I am tired. I am incredibly tired, and this requires me to, like, fight. I just...
Prove it. Fall asleep right now.
Shoo, honk, shoo, honk, shoo. Yeah, I'm sleepy. That's what I say when I'm asleep. Honk shoo, and then I'm like, hey yo, I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping here. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a night. I don't know, for the 1/10,000 chance to win, you too can do the things. See, I don't like entering into these things that, like, Mihelio decides to do for, like, different contests, and I'm just like, I've entered into several of them. Like, there's one on Twitter that you can enter in almost every day during, like, an update. And then they have, like, 6 prizes that you can win. And then I think the 7th prize or something like that is... Or maybe it's also in the 6th, I don't remember. Is, like, an Amazon gift card. And I'm sitting here like, okay. But, like, I every time I try it, it doesn't work. I don't get anything. I've never won. I've tried over 40 times, probably. And it's never won, but that's also because there's a bunch of people doing it, so... It was everyone who could rap, but I'm not a rapper. Honk shoe. Honk shoe. Wait, can we visit the fountain? Oh yeah, I'm gonna go visit the fountain. Spect Springvale. I will go visit the fountain before we leave, so we can hear Kylie rap at us. Sure. Let me see. Let me go see. Let me go see. This way. I always forget that these are only here. The cowl, at least. Oh yeah, I still have my Alright. My boy's return. I'm not gonna try to get him though. Alright. Where the water? I tried though. Wait, did I walk past it? Am I tired? Where am I? How did I... Wait. What did I just do?
Yeah, no worries.
Where...
However you do it is fine.
How am I... Like, wait, here or the other place? Is it only during nighttime? Because I could change it to nighttime. Hi, old Finch. It just materialized next to me. It's good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Hold on. Does it have to be, like, nighttime or something? Let's see. I'm gonna just, like, put it, like, late, I guess. Because I may not... Wait, I'm silly. I don't know time, do I? That's what I meant to do. I was like, what time am I trying to put this for? And I'm like, I do not know.
1 client, 2 clients, 3 clients.
I'm not hearing anything. Is it here or is it the other place? Why am I not hearing anything? None here. Ain't nobody here. I believe there's a prompt for it. Where? Like, do I have to talk to somebody? Do I have to talk to Old Finch? What's it doing? It's the one northern. Oh, sorry, southern. Okay, hold on. I'll go there. by the telly? Oh, by the teleporter. Okay. I will go there instead. I will be back.
Oh, Spring Fairy.
So this one over here. Listen. Oh. A happy melody. Also, that's the music from Mondstadt. Nice. Huh. I kind of hope that stays there, but I don't know. Be really sad if it didn't,
With
actually.
the wind.
Yeah, see, this is the music. Dun, 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 dun. And it's only the night music as well, I think. That's cool. Alright. That's pretty neat, I think. And with that, I'm going to end. I'm going to end stream. I will end my turn. Let me see if I can go raid somebody. We got anybody to raid? We got any raiders? Raid peoples? Anybody random that I can raid? Nope. Nobody live. Everybody sleep. I don't know why that was my initial thought, but yeah, everybody sleep.
Toodaloo.
So I'm just gonna look for somebody under the Genshin tags, unless somebody else has like a. If somebody has like a recommendation. Rip. Indeed, rip. Everybody that I know is asleep, and there's nothing wrong with that, but they sleep. But yeah, we're gonna go raid somebody. I'm gonna find somebody to raid. Alright, let's go raid this person.
Toodaloo.
Okay, we're gonna go raid this person. Can I just ask? What you got, son? You got a person? Throw it in the chat.
One client.
I'm glad you finally did this. Oh my god, I thought you would weep. Not gonna lie. See, so hear me out. Last week was my period. I would have cried last week. This week, no. You're not getting anything from me this week. Yeah, no, last week I would have definitely have cried. There's a friendo named Zordon of Doom, who's currently playing Atelier Riser 3, but she plays Genshin. Also, she sings. Ooh, sure, I can raid them. Zordon of Doom. But yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed this event, because I decided to play the whole event today. I don't need a period to cry. I always need my period to cry. It's the only time I cry. Anyway, I hope that everybody enjoyed me doing this entire event. I thought that I was gonna try to do it in 2 parts, but it was a lot shorter than I anticipated. I thought it was gonna be much more in-depth, but it's okay. Anyway, so I hope everybody has a good night. Get some food and some sleepies and drinks. But yeah, have a good night, everybody. We're gonna go raid. We're going to raid. But yeah, bye everybody. Have a good night. Good night, everybody. Good night. Bye bye. Bye bye.